What's happening, lads? We're here to tell you about our Patreon membership that starts from just £3 a month. It is the biggest Patreon in the UK and the fastest growing Patreon on planet Earth, kid. Dan, why is that?
You get early access to the public episode. Pubes get it on Monday. You can get it up to 48 hours early.
And on top of that, let me just interrupt you there and say you don't get any adverts on the early access. The YouTube adverts that sort of interrupt the show for the public people. If you watch it via the Patreon app, the adverts aren't there. You get an advert-free early access on top of your bonus episode every single week and all of the specials that we drop one of every single month. Dan, list them.
The Ghost Hunt 2. We've done so many lock-ins and they've got more drunk and more ridiculous, and we've got more planned.
The roast of Adam and Dan, blind date. This is all part of the Patreon membership. Everyone from £3 to 5 to 10, even if you sign up for the lowest tier, you get all the bonus content. People get early access to tickets as well.
It's the only way. It's the only way to see us live. Basically, if you're not a patron, you're not going to get to buy tickets to see us live.
Apart from the Arena show, which is on sale right now. It's on sale publicly. You can get tickets at gigsandtours.com. Friday the 9th of December, we changed the UK and worldwide podcast game by throwing the biggest ever podcast party at the Echo Arena. It's not the Echo Arena anymore, it's the M&S Bank Arena, but I don't care. I'm old school. You can get them right now. Tickets are still on sale. Come and join us for the biggest night of this podcast and all of our lives.
Do you know who got the best tickets for that? Patrons, because it was on there first. Patreon.com/haveawordpod.
Enjoy the episode, you filthy animals.
Go ahead.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped.com, the very best in below-the-belt men's grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Okay, guys, welcome to this Have a Word podcast.
No guest today. Just a boss.
A boss.
The boss.
Boys, is that gangster for boys?
It's G-man for boys.
Me and the boys are going for drinks.
Now you're spelling that B-O-I-S?
B-W-A-Y-S.
B-W-A... What? Oh, yeah.
Me and the boys.
B-H-O-Y-S.
We go on the drunk bat.
The boy, the buoys.
The boss.
The boss.
It's actually a silent Y.
What?
It's a silent Y.
It's a silent Y, yeah.
Just boss.
Boss. Boss. There's a K at the end, but you don't even write that down. It's just in your head.
Boas. Now, if you were going to go on a boas holiday, how would you pronounce holiday?
What? Oldie.
All right. So the boas holiday. Yeah.
Well, you give them both the same, frosty. Boss holiday.
You're listening to One Extra.
Dan, before we started, you said your next purchase is a...
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're making lies.
No.
You're making lies.
What were you looking at on your phone before we started recording?
There you go. Adam speaks the truth for a fucking weird minute. Listen, things are going pretty well. And yes, I've not paid off one of the cars or the mortgage, but I feel like there's expendable income. Yeah. And that leads me to...
What were you looking at, Dan?
I was on eBay.
Yeah.
What were you looking at?
I've already bought 2 gorillas this week.
Yeah.
So I'm at my limit of gorillas before Laura will
They're statues of gorillas, by the way. He hasn't bought members of the band Gorillas. He can't afford that.
Or the animal.
Oh, the band Gorillas. Damon Albarn's. Boom, bum, 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 bum.
Copyright.
More of a collective, really, than a band. Anyway, I was looking at something from my childhood and early formative years that I enjoyed.
A rock on a stick.
Okay, good. And
The wireless.
I still think...
A penny farthing.
I know what it was. Was it a war ration?
A horse and cart.
A war ration. It was the Declaration of Independence. Okay.
Been looking at buying it.
I remember when it came out. We were like, those fucking colonials.
Unexploded World War I bomb.
Your Mars pussy.
That was quite the mouthful, that one.
It was unexploded World War I bomb with the boys.
Oh, you doing it with the boys?
With the boys.
My God, an unexploded World War I bomb with the boys.
What were you looking at?
BMXs.
Right.
You
BMX.
fucking paedophile.
Shut up. Shut up. What's pedo about fucking Beamers?
Are you going to have... what did you just call it?
A Beamer. I do own a Beamer.
Right, listen, are you going to... Here's the important question. If you get a BMX, right?
Mongoose.
What?
Can't say that no more.
You have to say disabled goose.
Oh, we're in trouble, boys. This is a public episode, boys. Oh, it's too hot for this much laughter. Can I just say the aircon can do so much? It's a wham day.
Wham with the
This
back.
is Lollipops and doing a podcast on the field. Fucking weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lollipops.
Sunshine lollipops and podcasts everywhere.
Right. On your BMX.
I'm thinking of getting a retro BMX. Wait, what? I don't understand what's funny.
Get a chopper.
Shut up! Shut up! The wrong chopper. The wrong chopper.
The wrong chopper.
They're wrong retro. They're too old for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're 70s choppers, I think. I mean, I remember them, but it was a bit like, I'm not into it.
Right. Are you going to have stump pegs on the front, the back, or both?
I'd probably just go back. I'm a back man.
Yeah.
I've never been a fronty guy, you know?
I go
No?
both.
No one needs a fat lass popping
Dan,
your tyre.
Can you honestly look me in the eyes and tell me that you don't think there's anything wrong with a 41-year-old man
Fat 41, overweight 41-year-old bald man.
driving a BMX
Driving.
Yeah.
with stump pegs on it? You're telling me you think that is just par for the course? That's just grandpa for the course.
He's on fire.
didn't mean that.
He's on annoying fire. Do you know when you hate someone and you have to also accept they're doing good podcasting? Mongoose.
More like cunt pegs.
Cooled it down. Genuinely, no. I think it's cool, man.
Wow.
Nah, man. Nah.
Would you do the school runner?
What?
Letter on the back, Jack on the front.
That'd be so fucking cool.
Yeah, when the police arrest you instantly.
Why?
Because it looks like you've stolen them children.
No, but they're on the pegs of their own free will. Jump on a peg.
Peg them.
I'm not doing it. I nearly did it, and then I can't do it about my own kids. Carl can, because he's an awful person. No,
So your plan, let's just clarify here, because we asked you to stop talking about this off pod because we wanted to interrogate you about it on pod.
just go on, just everyone listening who's like, oh, Dan, you fucking nonce. Go and look at like Mongoose, classic retro Mongoose with the plastic wheels. Fucking cool, man.
Right, okay, cool. So your plan, I think the sort of cat's out the bag with the next step of.
Can we say it?
Yeah,
We're moving to
Liverpool.
Hey!
We got a new studio, betches.
Sign the lease for a new studio. We're going to move to Liverpool City Centre. Runcorner's treated us well, but it's a festering shithole and we can't wait to be done with it.
All you bitches who
See-
think you're behind us, you're
See
on a
the
different
society
motor right
taps for my previews in Runcorn at the start of August.
And what you're thinking is, because that drive to Liverpool, that's going to be a bigger drive for you now. I'm going to be able to walk to the studio. Very grateful for that. Wonderful. You're going to drive, and because city centre parking is a bit of a nightmare,
I've got an Audi Q7.
You're thinking
and
of
it's
parking.
An absolute behemoth.
You're thinking of parking outside of the city and then cycling this in. Picture here. That's your plan.
It's cool as fuck. It's a little too small for me.
now. No, BMXs are all that small. They're not big. They're small.
No, they are different sizes BMXs.
No, but the biggest one isn't big.
No, I know it's not. That's a little too small for me. Is that what does it?
This is an extra
Old school
large.
BMX, mid school. Yeah, I go that. Mongoose, yeah. What's wrong with that? I think it's pretty cool. Look like I'm in Stranger Things.
You look like you've stolen a bike, is what you look like.
Oh no, that's the boy. That's the boy. That one. Oh, mate. Oh,
Like, it's
that's
beautiful.
the one I was just looking at.
Yeah, it's beautiful to look at.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Dan.
what's wrong with me on that?
Dan, I want to see this so much that I'm...
Oh.
Your arsehole's getting ripped
Oh,
to
I'm
shreds
getting
on
a
that.
padded seat for that. My gooch would not survive that.
Dan,
That's borderline sex.
If you
aid.
promise me you'll cycle this in at least 4 times a month of the 8 we're going to be there, I will let you buy that with the business card.
Me too.
Oh, happy day.
Buy that one.
Happy day.
I'll click buy it now. I'm going to use the company card.
It's in America. Is it in America?
No,
Where is it?
Newton Hill.
Oh,
Newton
my
Hill,
God.
United Kingdom.
And the shipping's 33.
You can get it
Am I getting it?
next Monday.
Are we getting it?
Happy birthday.
I'm so happy. I've got my own.
You've got
I've
no
got my
idea
own
how fucking stupid you're going to look on that, you know.
Nah, everyone will be like, fucking hell, Dan, fucking lad. You know, when I'm riding down.
People will be literally
I'll park
shielding their children from you.
I'll park up near Content and cycle down. What's the road from Content where there's that nice clothes shop? Fucking brilliant clothes shop. And
it's just called the road that the clothes shop's on, really.
Yeah, there's no name for that.
I don't think it's got a name. Yeah.
What?
To be fair, Dan, you need to snap that. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
What, the road from Content that goes down towards the back of John Lewis? Oh, fucking... You know where I was on the scooter.
Every now and then, obviously, we make...
I'll be riding on that lad. They'll be like, fucking hell, lad. They'll be walking in from Toxford going, fucking hell, lad, you look sweet on that, lad. I'll be like, yeah.
You know, like...
No, not that one. That's a... Oh, no, that looks like I've stolen
16 inches.
Like fucking Adam's dick.
Right, listen. You know, we make a lot of non-jokes at your expense. And 99% of the time, you take them and you're like, haha. But every now and then, you get a bit pissed off with them. Right? You do understand that this really doesn't help you. You do get that, don't you? You do understand that the majority of people listening to this is going to think this is nonsense.
What? That is the coolest thing.
It is
I've ever
beautiful.
Seen.
Put it in your studio.
Do you know, I saw that before and I looked at it. I was like, oh, I can't spend 400. I've still got a weird stingy. I do waste money, but I've got a weird stinginess about stuff that I'm like, I can't detach from. Like, I can't spend £435 unless it's on a business card because that's not real money. La 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 la. That's beautiful. I don't understand how you look like a nonce. Look, are you seeing it on YouTube? If you're listening on audio, honestly, either check the YouTube or wait for a fucking month and watch me riding down from that fucking brewery where Content is, and you'll be like, oh, lad, you look fucking sweet. I'll be like, cheers, lad. And I get a basket on the front, and I'll put my laptop in, an ET, and we'll fucking fly to the moon, lad.
You can do little fucking ollies and that off the curb.
Cool as fuck. Oh, and it's got padding for my balls. I'm going to need a new seat, though. I'll pay for the new seat, because that is essentially a thong, innit? Just show the seat. Oh, fuck.
Buy that on the company card, but you got to ride it in for every Patreon episode.
Done. 100%. Why is it BMX make you look like a pedo? I think we're from, I know we're from different eras, but...
I think, when was the last time you rode a BMX?
You're going to look like a Westwood tribute act.
1988.
You're going to look like you've got speakers in the boot of your car.
Oh, I can't
1988, how old was you then?
Can't wait.
57. Yeah, but you were a child then, so you fitted it.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, but when you were 7, imagine your dad riding that down the road back then.
Yeah,
that's
what you've got a picture.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Who? People can think what they want. They can think I'm a time.
If you see a man...
check out.
If you seen a man...
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, isn't it? If you seen a man driving that down the street, right?
Yeah.
Would you call Etta closer to you?
What? What do you mean?
You're out with the kids.
Right.
And there's a fella driving down the road and that's...
I go, who's that? What? And is he wearing a 1995, 96 Milan third shirt and a funky hat? I'd be like, that guy's got it, mate. A little bit hip-hop influence.
Got what?
Something. Style.
Syphilis.
Oh, syphilis.
Convictions.
Like it. Old school illness. Touche, Carl.
Got a rap sheet.
Touche. It cost me £186 to fill up my car the other day. If I save any money on fuel, safe.
Yeah, but
on my Mongoose BMX, lads, you could. I'm absolutely impervious to it. It's not landing.
Impervious.
He's
Tell you what, look,
absolute fucking water.
We can order it, right? After this episode has gone out and you see the reaction from the general public.
Sweet. At me. Dan has a podcast on all social media. Give two fucks. I'll be riding like... I won't be able to ride like that.
Can you not ride with no hands?
No, someone will have bought it. I'll cut this out as a mini clip and we'll poll it. And if people say yes, you don't look like a pervert, you can buy it.
Right. Then we need a video of me riding it like, what?
Okay.
No primary schools. What? Little jump off the curb like, what? What?
Watching you do tricks on a BMX, honestly.
Just FYI, I have never been able to do tricks on a BMX and I've got a bit of a bad back. But apart from that...
You've got a bad back and you're going to ride a small bicycle once a week
with no suspension.
I did have a spasm in January.
No suspension.
What?
You're a fucking lunatic.
Nah, mate.
Any BMXers out there want to teach Dan some tricks, we'll put a camera at it.
That's a Patreon special waiting to happen.
BMX special.
Dan breaks all of his limbs.
Can't give a
I
fuck.
want to see Dan do a fucking loop-de-loop in a skate park.
If this was a skateboard, this would all be valid. You'd be like, Dan, you look like a danger to yourself.
It is the skateboard of bikes.
You cannot argue with that. It kind of is.
It is.
It kind of is. So
I'm riding.
I say you're going at me. You've got nothing so far. You've got nothing. He's genuinely annoyed. You're all over the shop. If I got a fold-away bike, yes, of course, it's even worse.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, Dan, you look like a paedophile.
No, it's not worse.
No, it isn't.
It's not. I said it's not worse. It's nearly there. If you fold your bike out, you shag kids.
People your age are meant to have fold-away bikes.
Shut up! I'm not that old.
You are.
I know I am, but mentally, I'm not. Still 26.
All of us are mentally
Sneak.
young.
We're 10. I'm gonna fucking smash a sneak. What? Put off the curb like what?
Dad, can we have a go? No. Daddy's BMX.
They're not. If they got anywhere near the BMX, oi, I know you're not watching kids, and one of you can't talk. Stay away from Baddy's fucking BMX.
Baddies.
Paddy
That's what they call you. Baddie.
Daddy the baddie.
Daddy the Baddy. You fucking lizard.
I'm fucking Daddy the baddie, aren't I? What? Watch this.
You basically think I'd look a paedophile on every bike. Is that what you're saying?
No. I've got a lovely electric Carrera. Beautiful. You look great on that. This is too small for you.
Sorry, you've got an electric Carrera?
Yeah.
Ooh, let me just dry my pussy.
Fantastic bike.
Getting a Carrera would be fine. That's a... Just get a mountain bike, like a normal person.
Yeah, I don't care for those.
Normal people. Adam, stop trying to talk him out of it. We win.
I don't. I'll get a mongoose.
It's a beautiful bike to look at.
Lads,
I absolutely
thank you so
agree.
much. 186 quid to fill up the Audi. What is going on?
This is
what's going on.
How
Me
big's
and
the
a
engine?
mongoose.
Mine's 100 quid. My Range Rover's 102
Yeah,
pounds.
yours is more. Mine's a 10-year-old beast. It's a fucking tank.
Is it diesel?
Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's what? Yeah, 199 pence a litre for diesel. Fuck off.
Thatcher's Britain.
What is going on, mate? Putin, you horrible cunt.
Well,
It's not to do with him.
Putin's got me on a
It's
fucking
not to do with him.
mongoose.
The price of fuel
It is. I blame Putin.
at base cost is cheaper than it was when fuel was like £1.10.
It's
It's all the
45%.
government levies and taxes on top of it.
45%.
It's nothing to do with the price of fuel. Zero to do with the price of fuel.
They've just put the levy down, though, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's still higher than it's ever been because they're cons.
One day, Dan,
it
you're
is
going to drive.
It is the price of a
You're
barrel,
going
though,
to drive
guys,
to the
because of
levy
supplies.
in your Chevy and it'll be dry. You'll have no petrol.
Nice. Do you want to do a pod on your own, Carl? Because it's just been unreal so far. 10% off. Use code Carl. What is it?
Call 10.
Carl 10 for fuel.
Try
it. Try it at the BP garage. Like, hello.
Don't put a voice on.
Hello. God is called 10.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, mate. Why are you talking like that?
I like playing the game where you press the button on the thing and then you laugh at how high the money goes. You're like, oh, it'll be 80. Oh, no. And then it goes to £7 million and you're like, what the fuck?
The guy across the way from me took a picture. I was telling Adam before, he was slightly camp. He was so like exasperated by the price of his fuel. He was like, it's £85.
Never seen any like it.
Oh my God, disgusting.
Slightly camp.
Was it the Queen of Scotty Road?
Look at the price of me fuel.
Oh my God, this is awful. Throw it away.
He broke into song. Fuel used to be cheaper, but it's not anymore.
It's not fucking Putin.
It
It's
used
levies
to
from the
cost
Saudis.
me 60 quid, and now it costs 84.
What's the cheapest you remember fuel?
Jordan?
79 pence. I've got a memory of 79
I
pence.
couldn't tell you the price of fuel. I go in and press the button till the engine's
Jordan
full.
the Panny D.
Drive off.
It was it went below £1, didn't it, for a while? I nearly invested in oil. Do you remember that early on in the pod?
Fill the jerry can, that's what he means. I'm invested in this.
No,
lad.
but like week like 10 of this pod, just before we went like remote, when I was still coming to yours,
Yeah.
I nearly invested $5,000 into oil. And if I'd have done that, I'd be a billionaire now.
Billion.
Yeah.
Where are they
And
trying
you've
to
done
give
the-
it away?
You've got the research on that. yeah.
Where are they trying to give it away?
Use
Yeah.
code Carl10 for oil investments. He's got something signed up with this. Who knows what he's doing?
Any checkout you try, just try my code. It might work. Zara.
We've been doing quite a lot of travelling this week. Luckily, the price of fuel didn't affect it because we've been getting the train everywhere.
Yeah, which is dead cheap in England.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I need an opposite for the screech because that was smooth FM. That was Radio 5 Live.
Went to see some tits in Brighton.
What? What?
You know when you just get to a point-
seriously?
Yeah, we went to a strippers.
You went to a Jack the Rippers
Can we sell
With
them?
Mark Nelson.
With Mark Nelson.
with Mark Nelson,
Yeah.
who's married. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Well, we did.
Talk me through.
We didn't have sex with any of them.
Speak for yourself. I shagged all of them. One at a time.
Using code Carl10.
So I did my tour show in Brighton. Venue was a shithole, and I'm fuming with the promoter. But that's by the by. The show was good. I did more crowd work than I did show, and it was fun.
What? Because it was mental. It was fun mental.
Well, there was a fella in the audience called Buster, and that's on his birth certificate. So that was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, nice to meet you. Yeah.
I was under the stage. We were having a conversation while he was on stage.
Yeah.
I was under the
The
stage.
green room was under the stage when we got there. We got told, don't talk in the green room because the audience can hear you because they're literally the other side of that panel. Oh, and by the way, while the show's on, don't use the toilet because it makes the whole building shake.
Facts.
What's this? What was there? What?
We'll tell you after.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so did me show. Mark Nelson was at the Comedy Club in Brighton. And then we met up for a drink. And we were also with the director of the documentary I'm in the middle of filming, Nick, and his missus. And then we went to Pop World, Brighton.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing there. They brought it back with us. Bam.
Oh, nice. Did they know you?
A lot of the clientele did.
Imagine if the DJ was like, fucking hell, it's Adam Rowe and Carl Riegler. We all talk. We've got a group WhatsApp.
Me and
Pop
Carl
World
drank
DJs.
Blue WKD all night because when in Rome, you know,
Oh, nice.
made a load of Christians.
And get type 2 diabetes.
When in Rome, fight at the Colosseum. How many Blue Wicked can you drink, though? You can't. You
You don't notice you're drinking it. You just notice there's another full one in your hand.
Yeah, maybe 8 or 9, something like that.
So did the people from the show go to Pop World afterwards?
No, it's just other people in there that
Oh,
knew
right,
us.
sound.
And then we left there and we were like, where are we going to go? Because we don't really know Brighton very well. And then there was a crowd of people who'd gone, we're going to strippers, it's open till 5. And we were like, well, that just seems like the logical next step of the night.
And it goes back to the theory of that you're
Stories.
living by now. What's going to make the best story for Pod? And
That's
for the
why
next
we
5
went,
years?
because at
Some
that
girl came
point
over
he
and-
wanted to go home.
Do you want to come to the strippers? And we just went, yeah.
Yeah.
We were ready for bed and food. And we was like, yeah, let's go.
I love this theory that you live by the way.
And do you know what's really, really funny? Do you know strippers who are, and I understand that it's their job, right? Do you know when they're just like really aggressive in their, you better give me some money for a dance, but you've got really no interest in having a dance and you just want to have a beer.
Yeah.
It's quite funny
Oh,
to wind those women up.
the power you hold, especially as 3 confident men. Like
Yeah.
if you little,
You are confident men.
We are.
Yeah. Strong, confident men.
But they come over like this, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they can't sit still. Fucking ADHD. Sit down.
Imagine if they just did sit still. I reckon they get bollocked by the manager. No one wants fucking strip. I sit still.
Wait until the end of the
Three,
story.
three of them,
No.
three of them come over when we were at the bar when we first got in because they'd obviously seen 3 lads coming in and gone, right, us 3-pronged attack. They'll all pay us at once, right?
3-pronged attack.
Right? But none of us were really interested. So Carl was just like, nah, I'm not. Like, he's winding them up. And then they were all really tall because they had like big stripper heels on. And I went, I'm sorry, you're too tall. I feel emasculated. I don't want you to dance on me. I said,
What a great response.
and she went, well, we're all going to be taller than you. You've all got stripper heels on. And I went, do you not employ any little people? And she was like, I don't think so. And I was like, if you can go and find me one, I'll pay her. And she was like, right, okay. I was like, I'm only getting a dance
From a little person.
off a dwarf.
Yeah. There was a girl doing this next to me.
Also, by the way, if you're a stripper and you work in a strip joint and someone goes, do you employ any little people? And you're like, I don't think so. You should know. I think you should know. You should know. I don't even see height. You know, like some people don't see colour. I don't see height.
There was a girl doing this next to me, trying to get a dance. And I went, you're really out of time to the song. Like, it's really offbeat. And she, like, got really offended. I was like, yeah.
So then we went and sat down.
She's going,
She's just,
yeah, but it was, like, not to the beat.
fuck you, 1 in every 5 is right.
We went and sat down, but then 2 of them just ended up giving up and breaking character.
Yeah, I found out the real names.
Yeah.
I was made
That's a victory in a strip club, that.
Yeah.
Getting the strippers, like, date of birth and a Kristen name.
Nime. Christian Nime.
Boys! Boys on the strip club, what is your name? What? So, hang on, where were they from, the 3 strippers? The 3
They were all English.
They were all from Brighton. Like, 95% from Brighton.
All local, homegrown dancers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I went with dancers there.
Up from the youth team. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great. I like strippers, but I'm racist. I don't like foreign strippers.
There was
Where
a
you
girl
from?
who had West Ham to, like, die there. So we just, like, roasted her. Like, who's your favourite player? And she's like, Declan Rice. Like, she knew all about
And I went, name one player from the Premier League era that doesn't currently play for West Ham. And she was like, I don't like this game.
I went, he went, name a legend. And she went, I went, Bobby Moore. And she went, Bobby Moore. I was like, okay. She was dead nice, though.
But she got West Ham till I die on her
On her arm there. Yeah.
Okay.
Got her real name. And then another one came over, and she'd been there 6 years, and she just gave up.
That's
she
funny.
just sat next to us and went, do you want a drink?
Oh.
She bought us a drink. Got a stripper to buy us a bevy.
And then when she went
Do
on...
you know how good you've got to be at strip clubs to get one of the strippers to buy you a bottle of Peroni?
Mate, the next level up is you dancing, isn't it? Do you want to dance? No, love. I'll dance for you. Sit down. Fucking Liverpool
But
till I
that's
die.
genuinely, like, there's Darren Brown would be proud of us for that. Darren Brown couldn't get a stripper to buy him a bevy. Fact.
Do you know when they go up on the stage and do their dance, and they're all, like, in the zone, like, I'm sexy? We
One of them kept looking at us
We were
and,
waving,
like,
like,
having to
clapping,
break
and, like,
it.
cheering, and she kept going, stop. She kept breaking the
Because we were going, yes! Lisa! Lisa! Lisa!
Yeah, that was the girl who bought us the bevy. She was like, oh my God, stop, like, laughing, going, I can't look at them, because we were like, yes! Wait! When she, like, do a spin, we'd be going fucking wild.
What were the other clientele doing? Because surely you're ruining the perv, aren't you?
No, we were in our own little booth. You couldn't really,
Oh, right. So you just basically, you got your own booth to take the piss.
We just took the piss out of every stripper.
Well, no, we took the piss out the ones who refuse to just treat us like people rather than you're immediately in a strip club, and I totally understand this, and I'm not like slagging off anyone who does this job. You're immediately seen as money, aren't you? They just want to come over. They don't give a fuck who you are, what you look like. They're just like, listen, what have I got to do to get you to?
Yeah, because these girls that are working in the strip club are dealing with slime balls every night of their fucking career.
Yeah.
So it's not a surprise that you walk in and they think, oh, just more slime balls.
Yeah, and we go,
And there are nice guys that go to
But it
strippers,
takes-
and the girls dancing must have to put up with so much fucking shit being groped, being like poured, like horrible. So if you turn up and you're like, yeah, I'm not really doing that, I think some of them are going to be like so in the zone of like, well, hang on, what do I do?
That's exactly what it is.
And then some have got a bit more about them and go, oh, these aren't those guys. So I just fuck around.
Well, we tell them, we were like, listen, we don't want to dance, by the way. We just want to be. And they'd be like, some of them go, okay, bye. And some of them were like, I'll just have a chat then. Like, I can't be asked.
Right.
One went, why would you all know each other? And I went, oh, well, I pointed at Mark and went, he's doing the ticket for his dad's funeral. Seemed like a cool guy. Thought we'd bring him out.
I forgot
And she
about
was
that.
like, right. And then she went, do you want to dance? I went, did you know what I just said? And she was like, yeah. But she had nothing to say.
I'll do my grief dance.
Oh, no, she went,
you
when
miss
was
your
the
dad?
funeral? I went, it's next week.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, it hasn't even been yet. I was like, no, we just went for a meeting with him today. And was like,
Do you want to come to
They got on well.
and she was like, where are you from? I was like, we're from Liverpool. The funeral's in Liverpool, but he's the best undertaker in the country, so we came to meet him in Brighton.
Paying his travel.
It was great. Like, it was totally like we were there just to have fun, not to perv.
So when I was in Prague, we went to strippers, and I was the only young person in the strippers. It wasn't tourists. It was all just greasy old Czech dudes, I suppose. And a girl stripping was my age, like early 20s. And she did that thing of like, I'm going to focus the dance at him.
Yeah.
I hadn't paid for the dance. It was like a stage and everyone was watching. And I think because she was like, they were just all big fucking like slugs, like, bleh. Like everyone looked like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. And then she sort of danced to me and I couldn't handle it. So I sort of like got embarrassed and giggled, and I made her giggle. So it's just two young people going, and I could hear the old dudes like, because that's not what they want, is it?
Yeah.
They want to be like, it's not. You're not making each other laugh. I can't handle it. It's too cringy.
Did you have a boner?
What?
Did you have a boner?
What, when I was giggling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was giggling through my boner.
I think it's possible to do that.
I've laughed with me cock out.
No, it wasn't. It just wasn't sexy. It was just. I find it. I don't know.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? I like to just be normal. Just be normal.
I don't know. I find that the other punters were the worst bit about it. If you're in your own booth, that sounds more fun.
Have you ever back in your hair day, when you were smashing bear puss for fun?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Right.
I remember those.
Have you ever had a woman, like on a one night stand, try to be all like, like they've been normal all night, but then they get in the bedroom and they've like, for some reason they've gone, I've got to be sexy.
Do the sexy thing.
Have you ever had that? Because honestly, not a million years ago, I had this and I couldn't stop laughing. And she was really, really angry. Like really angry. Because I love a bit of dirty talk, and especially once you're in the middle of it. But this girl went to the bathroom. This was a few months ago. She went to the bathroom and she come back completely naked and was just like,
meow.
yeah.
On all fours like Bafferton Gomez.
She got on all fours on the bed. She, like Gomez, lad, that is the perfect image of what this woman did. I was sort of sat up with my back against the headboard, still fully clothed, and she come out the bathroom like the woman coming out the telly in the Ring and was fucking creeping towards me. Honestly. And she's doing like, hey, are you ready for this? And I was like, we were literally having a conversation a couple of minutes ago. Like, what the fuck's going on? She's like, stay there. I'm like, it's just so...
She went in the toilet, had a piss and went, right, sexy time.
Probably had the pill as well.
Had a piss, like, did all the ablutions.
Yeah. I heard it having a choice.
Sexy time.
Right. Are you ready for this?
Excuse me, love, have you got another toilet roll? Oh, don't worry, I found it. Just 2 seconds, I'll come back. Ah, sexy.
She was
fucking batter Femby Gomez.
She had a 3 flush shite and then tried to fuck me. Oh
no. Fucking hell. Been eating a lot of fibre.
Oh.
It's not easy, is it? That reminded me, oh God, I'm not going to enjoy this story.
Yes!
Lisa! I once a party back in the day. Oh, this is one of them ones that's going to make the underneath of my eyelids water, like sweat a little bit. We were getting a bit wrecked at a party, but someone had some speed, which is just very rarely did speed pop up in my clubbing days, but it was basically when
the drug.
We're not stuck the DVD on.
Look at this.
Fucking love Keanu. I know we're all doing pills and stuff, but does anyone want to watch Speed? Yeah, man. Get it on.
So she can't take her foot off that pedal once.
Lads, no way. I've had enough Sandra Bullock. Do not put Speed. No. I've just watched.
Oh my God!
How
has Sandra Bullock never become the nickname for Speed, the drug?
I've just had 2 miscongenialities. I'm not fucking. I can't do a full Speed. I'll just have half. I'll have half a Speed.
Half a Sandra.
Is that where key of drugs comes from? If you're having a key, is that a Keanu? Is the full name for that a Keanu?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. When you're doing a little bump of drugs off a key, it's named after Keanu Reeves because of the bus key, the key to turn the engine of the bus on. You think it's around the houses, but drug people, they're on drugs, so they do weird links.
Oh.
And
anyway, so you're watching Speed.
She was like, "Oh, we're ending up in her bedroom upstairs. The party's still going on downstairs. We are off our tits." And she's a very attractive lady, and she had a phenomenal figure. Like, not that I'm that bothered about that, but she was like, had a great figure. And it started like it was one of them ones where I hadn't gone, let's go for it, and we were getting naked pretty quick.
We both had a joke there, and we let the story run.
Right.
Had a figure of Sandra Bullock.
A figure of Sandra Bullock. Do you want to act out Speed? Here's Keanu. And I've got Sandra. Fucking hell.
That's phenomenal, That's a phenomenal Sandra Bullock figure.
And
Carry on.
So we got naked, and my penis has never been smaller, like because of the speed.
Yeah,
it was just
because you're an absolute fucking stalwart of road safety. I can't get hard while she's speeding, love. I just can't.
Ridiculous.
She's gonna hit someone.
You're trying to listen to the door of the safe. Get out yet?
I'm going to need this narrative to be closed off. I need closure on the story. Pedal? I feel...
Mild pedal.
It was... My dick was at 0.4 inches. And it was... Everything was... It was a horny situation. And so I was like, I'm just going to have to go down on her and hope my dick's like, yeah, I know we've had speed, but it'll be fine. I'll get in the game. And I don't know if it was the drugs or, the Sandra Bullock references that did it, but... Put in a really good shift.
Yeah.
And
in the alphabet.
I did the feed the pigeon. The come by.
Fingering.
Yeah.
Hit the finger.
I did the Tom Holland. What?
Yeah.
Did the Spider-Man.
That's a fucking nightmare, the Tom Holland.
The Spider-Man. What?
Yeah, you bet your fingers doing that.
No, but Tom Holland, like Spider-Man's these two, innit? You never want to use these two if you're fingering a woman.
Lad, look,
Star Trek.
No. Listen to the fucking...
We said the Ronaldinho, that's the classic.
The Nanu. Oh, well, the Keys to the City?
Yeah.
No. No, I did the guiding lines.
You ever done the
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
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 Sorry.
I didn't
I thought you
put
meant
my
you were
middle
fingering
two
with-
fingers away
Yeah,
and finger her with my...
I thought that's what you were saying.
Fucking hell, girl.
You ever done the blood?
The European plug.
Two-prong. Imagine getting an adapter out.
We'll come back to ours, girl, and I'll fucking European plug you.
Let's go.
And anyway, I stopped. So I'd obviously made her come, and she was like, it was all there. It was an open goal, and I looked down, and all I saw was pubes and a little penis. Like, I can't do nothing, sir. Can't do nothing. I don't know if the bus has crashed or not. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I just want to." I said out loud to her, "Girl, I don't want to have sex. I just want to worship this amazing body." She's literally like, because I didn't know what else to do. She was naked and her legs closed. And she went, no, don't do that.
You got on your BMX and got off.
And then I got on me mongoose.
Okay, off I go. How have we got 2.5 years into this podcast and you've never told that story before?
It's one of them you just press. The Bill Burr bit about if you remember things in the shower and you go, to get them out of your head, you go, ah! That, when I think about it, makes me want to go, like, I said it douchey as well, like, I just want to keep worshipping this amazing body. She was like, no, you just can't get a hard on your little fucking
Why didn't you
knobber.
say I've got speed, Willie?
Yeah, I think I did after that. She was like, well, what are you going to do? I was like, the bus isn't going anywhere.
I've got Sandra Bullock. It's not going to happen.
I love Sandra Bullock. She's a really good actor.
She is.
She is.
I like the way you use the new form of that word.
28 days. Underrated Sandra Bullock film. Don't leave the page. We've got to buy that BMX.
Yeah, I'm not fucking...
Just going to worship its amazing frame. Oh, God. It's made me cringe in my heart.
What's your favourite Sandra Bullock film? Ocean's 8?
Ocean's 8's a bit of a...
Shit film.
It's a shit film, innit?
Is that when they remade
Fucking
Ocean's
hell.
11 but with women?
Yeah.
I think
Bad.
The Blind Side might be one of my favourites. It's fucking great.
Have you ever seen the...
Sneaky Miss Congeniality is pretty good as well.
Have you ever seen the John Mulaney joke about Ocean's
28
11
days.
before they made Ocean's 8?
Go on.
He said the joke is something like Ocean's 11. Men and women are very different. Like you could never make like a heist movie about women. It's like I think women are amazing, but you could never do an Ocean's 11 with women because 2 of them will keep breaking off to talk shit about the other 9. It's just such a nice, gently sexist joke.
What's Shane Gillis's one about it? He was like, that film should have been 10 minutes long. It should have just been them just sucking off the security guards, and they're like, oh, I fucking love you. You crazy bitches. I love you.
Just speaking of American comics, in case anyone hasn't seen the tweets we've put out or whatever about it, we were supposed to have Dan Soder in today. He's in London for a week he was supposed to be in London for a week doing a week-long run of shows. He's ended up doing just 3 of the 7 shows he was meant to do because his voice is just fucked, just properly broken, and it was just not sensible for him to come and do this. Next year, when he comes back and does another run in London, he's also going to come and do some shows in Liverpool and Manchester. That is when we'll get him on. And look, no one's more pissed off about it than A, us, and B, Soda. So,
also, next time he's on, we get to show him the fucking new studio.
Yeah.
And also, like, this is the only... Normally, like, whenever I do one of those Ask Me Anythings on Instagram, people go, tell us some of the big guests you've got coming up. And we always say no. We never reveal in advance who's coming on in case stuff like this happens. This happens a lot more often than you'd all know. A lot of the people you've seen on this podcast as guests have been quite last-minute replacements for some of the people we've had booked in. We never reveal it. We revealed Dan because last week he asked us to retweet his... The link for his show. He was like, yeah, I'm coming on. Can you just share that? Because he wants a little bit of a bump with his London sales. So we did it because we just thought there'd be no problem. Unfortunately, there has been. It doesn't happen. It won't happen again where you think someone's coming on and they're not, because we tend not to reveal them in advance. But we will get Dan Soder on, who's a fucking phenomenal comic and would have been great in here probably early next year.
So have a break.
Break time.
Use code BREAK10. Wag wag lids, hope you're enjoying today's Patreon exclusive. We've got some new merch that you can see over my boobie.
Is this real?
This is an ad, this.
Oh, for the merch.
For the merch that you're wearing.
Get one of these ones, but when you buy it, get one that fits you.
They come in different sizes, but I would definitely maybe order one size up, unless you want to feel like it's a Tammy Girl starter bra.
haveawordpod.com is where you get the merch from. And it'll save you wearing that pile of shite that you're wearing at the minute.
We just said don't be doing the mean thing. You look like a fucking pedo. Get some merch. But he can't help himself.
But look at them. Look through the camera at the fucking scruffy twat on the other side of it.
I like you. I think you look good.
Fucking pathetic.
But you'll look better in Have a Word Pod merch.
That's what I was saying, just in a more polite way.
And that's here. Because Carl put the graphic in.
Haveawordpod.com if you can't read.
Get on me.
Part 2 of 3.
Yeah, man.
We haven't really done it. 3-parter for 2 months and 3 weeks.
Happens every once in a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just taking it back to the old
Roughly
school.
every 2 months and 3 weeks.
There was a couple of weeks ago where randomly it was just you and me in the studio.
Yeah.
For the first time for 2 years. We're like, it's weird.
We had a proper business meeting and planned the future.
Just kissed.
Tell you about it later.
Really nice.
I absolutely don't believe that because you were involved. Well, that was you on Instagram and you pressed the button and stopped for a bit.
No, I do
work?
contribute to plans. Like, actually, the planning bit. It's the execution I sit out of.
Yeah.
That's why they call me the executioner.
Yeah. That's why they call me Adam.
The planner.
That is why they call you Adam, because you're not good at executing plans. Fact.
I'm good at executing.
Pussy.
Well, yeah.
That's
That's what you're going to say.
See, we're best mates. Finish the sentence.
See Adam on Snapchat for details. Wow.
Allegedly.
Have you? You've never probably had a Snapchat, have you?
I got a telegram.
Telegram of
Yeah.
Have you ever sent a dirty postcard?
Jane Austen describing a dildo going in a pum pum betwixt her legs. I just tried to speak in Jane Austen sort of language.
Do you reckon people used to sext back when it was just like handwritten letters?
Yeah, in
and
prison.
people used to like describe.
Prison?
Do you reckon?
Do people send dirty letters into prison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
But I mean, they do that because they can't do anything else. I mean, we're talking back in the sort of
like
300 years ago. Yeah.
No, but even the prison one is the same sort of thing. Like if they're still doing it, because like the whole point of sexting is the immediacy of it. It's like, oh, I'm in the bath, I'm fingering myself,
douching myself,
thinking about you, stuffing that cock where I want it. Right?
Oh my God, he knows how to talk. You just you know women, don't you? You know women. I've put a candle on and now I'm slapping my pussy with a loofah. Fucking naughty girl.
Stuffing. Like it doesn't fit.
But, you know what I mean? It's the immediacy that makes it sexy and a turn on.
You're going with it. Like
you can't.
No, hang on. There can be a lot of build up through not having immediacy. Like if you, I get what you mean.
You can't write to someone in prison, I'm in the bath and I'm fingering myself. Like, oh.
By the time you get this, I will have wrinkly lips.
All you do is just say, open it at 6 o'clock and I will be in the bath. Plan it.
That's what they used to do.
You write that in the letter. Open this at 6 o'clock.
That's what.
Oh, did they open it? Oh, fuck. Just write that on the
At the bottom, P.S. Don't read until 6 o'clock. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you could put it on the envelope.
Yeah, you put it
like
outside.
birthday cards.
Yeah.
Don't open this until
Don't
the
open it
15th.
until, yeah, at 6 o'clock.
That's what Jane Austen used to do.
Do you have to write that on birthday cards?
Jane Austen
Surely
used
the person who gets the birthday card knows when the birthday is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Your birthday is the 15th as well.
I just did the birthday. I'm sure people don't write. Yeah, no, actually they do.
Yeah, don't
send a
open
birthday
this.
card. Don't open this till the 15th of
It's in
March.
Back to the Future too.
Yeah. That's what Jane Austen did, though. She was in the bath, frigging herself off. She wrote to Mr. Darcy. I don't think this is all a mess. But yeah, I think there is something about, if you haven't got another option, back in the day, I'm sure that was quite titillating, getting a fucking raunchy letter.
Pun there.
What?
Pun. Titillating.
That's not a pun. If anyone's listening, can you write us a raunchy letter, please?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It has to be a woman, though. I don't want fucking Jeff writing in.
Right, just put a woman's name on it then. Yeah. Write us a raunchy letter. We'll read them out.
Don't open this till you're fucking wanking. I'm dead hard, me. Are you in the bath, Adam? Did you enjoy those crisps? From Jeff. P.S. What's your Snapchat? Because me fucking pen's running out.
Use a pen, Bob.
When people used to send nudes back when it was just like paintings.
What's a painting? Show us a painting again.
So people would be like, paint me. And then they fucking roll that up, put it in the post, send it to John.
Send that to John.
DPD.
I want to get many. Write us in some raunchy letters and we read them out on Patreon. Only on Patreon, though.
Oh my God.
Sexy corner. Can we call it sexy corner?
Yeah, sexy corner.
If
I'm going to write the jingle now. You ready? Ooh, it's sexy corner.
Can you clear your throat a little bit and then do that again? Because that made me want to give you an antihistamine.
Oh, welcome to sexy corner.
Sexy, sexy corner.
Sexy,
sexy
corner.
Sexy,
Sexy corner. Sexy.
Corner.
Ooh. It's sexy and it's a corner.
Wicked.
Oh, don't put that bit in. I'm not listening to that every week.
Hey.
It has to be handwritten, by the way, no emails. I want to smell it as well. And it smells
Also, send us in any sexy correspondence you've received genuinely. If you've ever received genuine...
Unsolicited DMs! Yes! Look, if men are willing to unsolicitedly send their cocks to women, we're going to put them on the internet. Send them to us. We'll put them in.
Ladies.
Your time has come, ladies. You're finally equal. We are going to treat you with respect.
Before, we were like, what's the point? Now, we want your unsolicited DMs.
We also want handwritten letters from you being sexy. And I want pod references in it as well.
Yeah.
Right, what Carl wants is
Take me
you
right
to
up the
write
Mother
special
Teresa.
letters to him.
No, all of us.
But also, I really want the unsolicited DMs. If you can send us in, the worst ones we'll read out. It'll be so instructive for lads as well. Listening, going, fucking hell, I've done that. I just want to worship your beautiful Snapchat.
So yeah, you can have a wordpod@gmail.com. You can send in the screenshots of things you've been sent that you didn't want, or maybe long, dirty messages you've got from people that you didn't want. But if you want to handwrite us a letter in, we will read them out on Patreon as well. We've just come up with a new feature, Sexy Corner.
Oh, it's sexy corner.
Hey.
Like a fruit corner, but with sex in. I used to read.
No.
I used to read the when I found my dad's wank mags. I used to, because my dad had like 2 or 3 wank mags, and he'd hidden them in the
Bumhole.
same bumhole. Could you let me talk at all this podcast? You fucking rat. I've never known you to ever be so like, let me just stop you dead, Dan. Bumhole. Under the same fucking knobhead. He's funny, but he's a
I've got
knobhead.
another one coming now.
And I read out I knew every page, I knew every picture, and including the like correspondence. When it was like, oh, I've written into the porn mag, and it was meant to be a woman, but it was it was not. What do you call them? A journalist? You wouldn't call them a journalist, would you?
A ghostwriter.
Yeah, it's the
An alias.
ghostwriter. And then he fucking put his massive member in. I knew all of the stories. Oh my god, I want to do that as well for the sexy DMs. I want to find some readers' wives level content.
I have told you about the time my dad found my porn stash, haven't I?
He found yours.
Yeah.
Right. Did you ever find his?
No.
Right.
I don't know whether he had any.
Right. Smashing too much puss. He didn't need it.
Yeah, he was just
I always think that about your
going
dad.
around slaying.
Too much fucking puss.
I used to buy Nuts and Zoo every week. Like both of them.
Right.
And then I had a chest of drawers next to my bed. Like, just a little bedside table one. And I'd pull the bottom drawer out, and they were all under that. And then one day I came home from school, and they'd like proper like deep cleaned my room. Like once a year, your parents go, "Oh, let's clean the room and move it around a bit and put his bed in the corner. It'll be a bit different. We're going to make me decorate it or whatever."
It's intrusive.
Yeah. And I was like, right, okay, cool. And then I could just see me mum, didn't want to talk to me for whatever reason. And then I was in the back garden playing table tennis with our Jack. And my dad come out and was like, I'll have a game with you. Jack, go and help your mum with things. And he was just playing table tennis with me. And he's like, so, who's been buying you these magazines? I was like, I was buying them myself.
Can I have a chat with you at the table tennis table, please, Adam?
Like a fucking feature on Love Island. Come over, pull you for a chat.
A word by the fire
He's like,
pit.
so who's been buying them for? I was like, I've been buying them myself. Fuck off, backhand. Right? Like, yeah, been buying them myself. He's like, I thought you'd have to be 18 to buy stuff like that. I was like, no, not those ones. What you're thinking of, Dad, is Hustler and Busty Bitches. They're different.
Sorry. Did you say Busty Bitches? Or did you add that now for effect? Hustler and Busty
That's how I said it.
All right.
I'm not saying this is for
And he
bacon.
was like, Busty Bitch, great shot.
What?
Lovely backhand.
Yeah. Spin.
Spin.
Yeah, so he was just like...
Did he ever do the birds and the bees with you, your dad?
No, I remember my mum tried to.
Oh.
Which is awful, innit? So, like, when my mum and dad first broke up, there was, maybe 3 months where we didn't see a lot of me dad, and it was just because their relationship had become horrifically toxic.
Yeah.
And my dad was working loads because he now had to pay, sort of keep me mum slightly afloat because she was, disabled essentially, and also had to pay for his own new flat. So he's working all the time. We'd see him sort of every now and then, but it wasn't like a nightly thing. He wasn't coming around every night. And eventually that is what happened. He started coming around every night. They tried to get back together several times and never worked out. But I remember I was getting ready for the bath, to get a bath. And my mum was sort of like, it's normally a man's job to do this, but obviously your dad hasn't
It's making me sweaty.
He hasn't been here for a while, and it's probably around the right time for me to tell you that, you're probably going to want to start doing things soon. And
with Busty Bitches.
Just know that it is normal and whatever. And I've told you that, for a while when I first started wanking, I was really embarrassed by it. I've told you about that, haven't I?
What?
Because I'd already heard the insult wanker at school. Like, calling people a wanker was a thing. Yeah. And I remember I finished and I come one time and I was like, I'm a wanker.
Spot on, to be fair.
It's like, I am actually a wanker, which is a derisory thing to be.
Oh my God.
Still hard as well.
I think my dad tried to give me the birds and the bees and then went, I think I remember hearing my mum sort of be like, you need to talk to him. Because someone had given me Affleck's Palace in Manchester, you won't know. But if you're from Preston, you used to go on a Saturday to Manchester, go around Affleck's Palace. It's near the Frog and Bucket. And yeah, there's like band posters and all sorts, like goth shops and everything. It was really cool. Loads of stalls within a big sort of like it was all independent little thing, but there was a condom shop. So we all went to
condom shop.
There was a condom shop. It had a pick and mix wall of flavoured condoms.
Oh my God.
So you basically...
I've never understood flavoured condoms, you know. You're not getting a suck with a fucking...
You've never sucked a dick though, have you?
What?
You've never sucked a dick?
But it's
but no one's ever sucked a dick with a condom on either.
We've taken it off. Doesn't the flavour stay?
Yeah, but I don't think they're actual... I think it's more of a novelty thing, innit? I don't think any lady's like, you are not fucking me if you've not got blueberry on your knob. Like, I think it was for 14-year-olds to be like, I got pick and mix condoms. What flavours did you get? And I went home with my like 3 for £1 or whatever. And I tried one on, oh my God, what is happening today with embarrassing stories? I tried a condom on for the first time on my mum and dad's bed,
Yeah.
And then went, whoa, no one was in. I was like, whoa. And then I got bored, took it off, blew it up, popped it. Like a fucking moron, just left the room. And I left a blue...
You took a condom off your cock and then put it in your mouth.
I didn't put it in my mouth, I blew it up. No?
You might sort of suck yourself after.
Yeah, but you would if you could, you said.
Maybe I retract that now that I've actually
I don't know if it was
thought.
I don't know if it was the same condom. Because they were like a pick and mix thing, I had several different condoms. Blew it up, popped it, and just wandered off like a fucking moron. So mum came home to a pot, like a shredded condom in her bedroom. She was like,
I smell of strawberries in here.
And cherry bomb. And then I think that was the impetus to sort of tell my dad to give me the birds and the bees. And I remember him sort of sitting down and trying to start and then just going, oh, fuck, I'm not doing this. And then just gave up.
How old are you?
Just cringed.
Have you thought about
23.
Have you thought about how you're going to do it now that you've got a son?
No, because he's one. So, you know. And he's...
Well, kids, it's getting younger and younger, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that young yet.
There's so much internet out there.
He hasn't learned how to walk yet, so I don't think he's shagging. I'm gonna throw it out there. I don't think, like, he's a confident young lad.
But how old is he going to be when you're going to do it?
Oh my God, I don't know. Fucking cringe.
How would you do it? Try and make
Also, he's gonna have the fucking internet. He's gonna be like, Dad, I know
Can't be that
everything.
hard with a boy.
What?
If you're a man to man, it can't be that hard.
Did your brother help out like that? Because you've got an older brother. I think having an older brother must be so good in that situation.
He helped me shave and led to shave and shit, but he never told me about the shagging.
Yeah. Carl used to shave his brother's arsehole for practice.
He helped me. You know what I mean? He's just big
I don't fuck with your brother. I'm telling you right now.
He's big.
I don't fuck. Like, he likes me and I like it like that, but he's not a man I want to take the piss out of.
He's got a lovely
Right,
shaving
mate.
arsehole.
Hey, Paul.
Because Carl does it still once a week. Goes on. Like a window cleaner.
Yeah.
£10.
Lad, this is normal, isn't it? Yeah, it is normal. Yeah. Yeah. It's absolutely normal.
No one taught me the birds and the bees.
I thought an older brother would be pretty good for that.
Yeah, he was like at shaving and all the men stuff, but he didn't say this is how you shag pussy.
No.
You want to practice on me?
Shaving your ass.
Role play?
Shaving your asshole.
No, you can teach me the birds and the bees.
How old are you, Adam? You're 11 you are. So you've just reached high school.
Nah, you've gone too young. You've gone, I think, 11, well, when were you?
13. Teenager. 13.
Year 9.
Maybe think.
Are you ready?
Year 9.
That's 13, yeah.
Year 9. Have we just moved to real? Now you're going to want to kill someone, yeah?
He's in his bedroom with his yo-yo.
Playing with yo-yo.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Tom Holland Spider-Man again.
I'm just playing with me.
Like, fucking hell, Jack. Is that your finger technique? Impressive.
Do some better moves.
Son. Sit down.
Yeah, go on. Wheelie.
How old is he?
13.
And he's playing with cars.
Head injury.
Oh, right. Cool.
Don't do the face.
Head injury. In a car crash.
Zet.
And he's playing with cars.
He's making buses backflip, Dan.
Is he definitely mine?
Look, Dad, this is like you on your BMX.
Look at the disdain for this child.
I've really gone off my son. What was Laura doing fucking 13 years ago?
What do you want?
We need to talk to you about I literally can't pretend he's my son. It's making me feel
You can have to.
fucking
He's adopted.
ill.
No, you can have to.
Listen, son.
How are we?
Yeah, good. I'm really glad we moved to Liverpool. Now I've got a Scouse son. Lad,
Yeah.
you're going to be doing some fucking pure banging, lad.
Do you want me to do a Chester accent?
Go for it.
All right, mate.
Right. Cool. You're just doing Danny Mac?
Yeah.
Have your balls dropped yet?
What?
Have your balls dropped?
This is my voice.
Early developer. Yeah. You obviously... Do you need to talk about shaving? Because you got a full beard, so...
You got to stretch your imagination. Imagine I haven't.
Right, cool. Son, I need to talk to you.
Go ahead.
Your mum's found a blown up condom in the master bedroom.
Yeah, I was doing dogs and that.
Oh, you were doing all right. So you want to be
I'm starting a business, Dad.
as a children's
Balloon animals
All
with
right.
Johnnies.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Such a young paedophile. I need to talk to you about the birds and the bees. Do you know what that is, son?
The birds and the bees.
Yeah.
Birds doing my head in, wake me up every morning.
Well, you live in Chester. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like honey?
What?
Nothing. It's freaking me out.
I like
so
honey
much.
Cheerios.
No.
Sick, aren't they?
Have you noticed the girls at school? Or the boys at school? Who knows?
No, I'm into girls, mate.
All right, cool.
Gemma in the year above.
Gemma.
Fucking.
Gemma.
I absolute quinoa on air, Dad. Have you seen her?
Gemma. There's a kid that's been born in 2020, 2021 called Gemma.
Yeah.
Is Gemma
She's
still
named after
happening?
her nan.
Nice. You noticed her, have you? Yeah. She's year 10.
Yeah.
She's got boobs, hasn't she, son? Yeah. Right. Let me just take a sip of my drink. You're feeling urges towards them.
I want to fuck her.
Right, okay, cool. I think we should do this off pod, you know. The thing is, you're going to do birds and bees with your son. Don't do it on a podcast. Don't use these mics and headphones. So, yeah.
How do I ask her out, Dad? And if she says yeah, you know,
Just
what's the rules?
send her some vids on Snapchat. She'll fucking love it.
What's that?
Or a fucking painting.
Yeah.
Do a painting. She'll be a traditionalist.
You know, I like painting.
I need to tell you as well, you're adopted.
Right.
Yeah, you are adopted. Your real dad's called Adam Rowe. We had to adopt him after he died from drinking 28 Guinness and baby Guinness every week. I literally can't look at you.
You haven't told him the birds and the bees?
I
haven't done anything?
I can't.
Tell me what I'm meant to do. I'm going to ask it out this week. Can I tell you how I'm thinking of doing it?
Go on.
So I'm thinking of going up to her in school, right? As she's coming out of one of her lessons. Like, Gemma, come here. When she comes over, I'm going to be like, look, I know I'm the year below, but I'm dead mature for my age. And you know me dad's a billionaire.
Yeah?
After he sold his podcast company
Right.
to Bill Gates' son.
Right.
Yeah.
John Gates.
John Gates.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering whether you want to come out with me, for like a bit of food, come back to mine, do some fucking.
Spot on, son. It's really spot on.
Do you reckon she'll go for that?
I reckon she would, yeah.
Got some other options.
Women love that. Food and fucking. Especially when they're 14.
Yeah.
That's what they're after.
Yeah. But it's okay because I'm 13.
Yeah.
Got another one. Could shout at her from a distance, hey Gemma, get your arsehole out.
Yeah. That's how I met your mum.
Did it work?
She was called Laura, but I still shouted Gemma. Bit of a maverick. I think I knew this girl's nan.
And the other one is to just go up to her and say, you're really beautiful. I really love you. Will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah. I just drink some blue WKD and just try and finger something. You'll
Can
be
I
all
have
right.
it, yeah?
Yeah.
13?
You'll be all right. Yeah.
Sound okay. Cool. And when we're getting down to it. No. When we're getting down to it.
I feel so bad for your son in the future.
Do I start with 1 or 2 or?
That's whatever she's into, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
So do I ask?
Yeah.
What are you into?
Yeah.
How many fingers do you want, girl?
Do you want to go full Kit Kat or multi-pack? I think that's you don't want to go too direct. Doesn't want to be too on the nose.
Right. Yeah.
If Kit Kats are still a thing, they will be, won't they? They're sticking around. Yeah. So good luck with Gemma, and you're going to need to move out. So pack your bag because you're moving to Liverpool.
Why?
There's just near the Albert Dock. You knock on. You find your dad. It'd be good.
What if I accidentally come in it?
Oh God.
What if she gets pregnant? Will you help me raise it?
Send us your sexy DMs. Please send us your sexy DMs so I can end this.
What are you going to do when Jack has all these questions?
Pray.
Does the girl
find Jesus?
Does the girl do it? Does the mum do the daughter? Is that how it goes?
Is it?
Sounded bad, didn't it? I don't know. I suppose so. I think it's down to your dad to do the
boy
birds and the bees. If it's that graphic, I will.
It sounds like he knew what he was doing.
That's pretty experienced.
He knew the birds and the bees.
Yeah, no, lad. Do I make a reservation at the restaurant? Let's say your card or mum's. Choose up. Yeah. Sweet. Put it on credit card. I've got one. 13. She's an older lady.
You're going to be an open dad with sex? Because there's different ones, isn't there? I know families who are they talk, if you had sex, tell me and I'll talk all about it. And there's other ones don't fucking talk about it.
I don't know. It's like what we said about the podcast, isn't it? The kids will be old enough and all this will be on the internet. So what are you going to do? You're going to pretend you're a really...
So I'm saying, what are you pretending for, though? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to protect them, but to be yeah, this is what I did and just look after you.
Also, this is what I did.
No, don't show.
Good technique.
I don't think you need to encourage. I think you've just got to be sound, haven't you? You can't be like, lad, are you doing any fucking right? You need the keys to the city and then the fucking Ronaldinho. Yeah, I'm dead sound with sex. Come on. Here's fucking hustler.
Or big tits.
What is it? Big titty bitches.
Busty bitches.
Busty bitches.
Busty bitches.
No, I think there's a way of being sound without literally driving them round to a stripper's.
Yeah.
In it. See if you can find the real name. There's a that's the midpoint, isn't it? There's no point pretending that kids are saints and they're not going to do anything because then they're just going to lie to you and go and do it anyway. And then that's my big fear.
What about drugs?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. I think the same. I think they're going to do it anyway. And if you pretend that they're not doing it and you make really, really strict rules, all they're going to do is do it somewhere and then lie to you about it and then potentially be in a dangerous situation.
So is the line you wouldn't buy it for them? If they come to you at 16
I'm not racking it up.
Have you got the number for a good crack dealer?
Yeah. Again, I'm talking. You've got to find that balance, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm not
Would
going
you buy it for them from a dealer that you know?
I found a doobie. That's it. Rehab. There's not in my house. Away, son. Away to Gemma's, you whore. There is. That's a bit too strict. But then going, listen, that's a bad price for crack. I said, I'm a sound dad, right? So you're overpaying there. Where you getting your lemo? Yeah. You fucked up there, son. Also, Gemma, she's a sound girl. She's going to want good lemo. Blow it up her arsehole. Yeah, I'm sound with sex and drugs. That's me. Yeah. And
No, but
do you want me to drop you off on my fucking BMX?
get on the back. Come on. No, but is it better as a father if you know your kids are going to do drugs and you accept that as a fact? Is it better if you've got a dealer that you know and trust and have for years to buy them their drugs for them, knowing they're not getting stuff that's being cut with fentanyl and stuff, which might kill them?
Cool. Yeah. It's more likely that they're going to get better drugs than me, though, isn't it? That's the problem.
Is it encouraging it or just guiding it?
Just because I'm older, it's not like you're getting the good drugs. Come on, you're getting Waitrose drugs. These knobheads are having Aldi drugs. I think you've got to be sound and then also
strict.
Not just let them. Yeah, there is a fine line there, isn't it, to not encourage it.
I think I might tell my kids, if I ever have them, that I'm a drug dealer. and have them believe that the whole life. Because I don't want them telling their friends that I'm a comedian because they'll find all this anyway. So it's better if they just, like, if their friends think I'm a drug dealer.
Who's playing the Philharmonic Hall? He's a really smart drug dealer. You know, he doesn't drive around individually. He just gets 1,700 people to come and buy drugs at the same time.
Yeah.
And he walks on, he goes, thanks for coming! And drugs, great! Yes! Let's talk about drugs for an hour, and then on the way out, I'll sign you drugs. Who's this to?
Gemma.
In the back. Fuck him. Have a good one.
No, but, like, I think it'd be better if their friends live in
Carl
fear
10
of me.
for 10% off your drugs.
Do you know what I mean? And then, when they get to it, like, 15 or whatever, I'm like, Dad, I've thought about starting to do some drugs. I'd be like, I'll give you them. But then I just don't. I give them, like, placebos. So I'm like, yeah, here's a big bag of coke. Go and have that with all your mates.
Yeah.
And they all think they're getting fucking coked off the tits, but in reality, they're just snorting sherbet dib-dabs.
You got some stupid fucking kids, you. Some very sexually confident, stupid fucking kids. Yeah, I was pounding pussy at 12. I'm Adam Rowe's son. Fucking get on that sherbet dib-dab, lad. Fucking hell.
But he gave it a bit of the sherbet dib-dab pack.
Yeah.
Because he's too lazy to put it in a little baggie.
Hide in plain sight. Adam would be so lazy, he'd be like, I've just got your fucking opal fruits. Got your Starburst. There you go.
These are heavy, these.
Have a Snickers. Is this cocaine? Yeah. Same thing, isn't it?
Snickers.
It's not even shopping, Dad. Yeah.
That worked.
Well, the thing is, they're going to do it anyway. They're going to do it anyway. I remember some of those nights out where I was like, where the fuck had I got to? I was in the wilds, like at weird fucking horrible after parties, and we'd run out of money and like, I think I want to be the dad that Etta can go like 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning and be like, Dad, we're off our fucking box here. Can you just come and get us?
You've got to be.
We've ended up at some after party. I'm not going to be like, I don't want her to be like, oh, I can't ring my dad because then he'd know we've done pills or something.
You've got to be like, you don't do this, but then you've got to be able to talk to them if they have.
But then it's about the age thing, innit? Once they're 16, 17, 18, they're a young, properly are a young person, so they're gonna do that stuff anyway. It's what do you do if they're doing it at 13
you don't want your
or
12-year-old doing pills in the woods.
Yeah. Dad, come and pick me up. I'm at a smack den. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I don't know. These are questions. She's just,
which one? The one on Rodney Street or the one on...
Can I just say as well? We're dealing with this issue that is so far in the future and is so she's just on her first sports day. She's just on her first sports day and it was so like innocent and you're like, right, if she's doing crack at 17, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
but
but
get her a good deal.
What if she was doing performance-enhancing drugs already?
What have you found out on
mate,
PDEs?
I watched her run that race. I wish I could have given her some nandrolone. Oh, I'd have done that for her. She did a false start, and they're not asked. They're not like, right, once. They're not disqualifying her. She's reception. She's not even year one.
It's still like the Olympics.
They do a little, no, not a gun. I don't know what they
No, they use a shotgun.
They just
music.
Yeah.
Go.
They shot her. She got shot. Have you been to Sorgal? Pretty mean.
Gatling
Everyone's just got guns.
Yeehaw!
Go on, do the high jump.
She sort of did a false start, and then they were like, "Oh, it's fine." She was really trying. She was like on the start line like that. She was looking across. She spent the whole race looking to see where everyone else was doing, and then went from first to fourth out of 4. She crossed the line. I fucking love this kid. She was giving it everything. And I could see in her face like, oh, why am I losing? And then as she crossed the line, she like the look of like, oh, fuck. And then instantly was like, it's all right. She's so, I love that kid. And also afterwards as a dad, I had a great moment where she was like, oh, I didn't win, Dad. And I wanted to go, you've been banged by genetics because I can't run for shit. And your mum's never like been that athletic or anything. But I was like, you're going to do stuff like performing arts and being on stage and acting where you will be the best.
Yeah.
You're going to be so much better than everyone else. People are good at different things. So you had a good time, you ran, and that's fine. But you are going to be the best at so many other things. And she was like, the next day they did a song for the reception class that will come in next year. And because she's good at it and confident and can do the actions, she was at the front where all the other kids were at the back like, we've got a friend in me. And she's like doing all the actions. So I had to give her this pep talk like, you can't run. That's not your fault. But now I'm looking back going, fuck, I should have given her some performance enhancing.
See, if that was my kid, I'd be like,
Cheerios,
listen,
bit of nandrolone.
Listen, what did we learn?
Steroids.
Train harder, be better, don't gas, Don't be fucking... Pace yourself. You'd have won that. They were shite. Should have beat them. But what you did is you got overexcited. You went into the lead. Once you're in the lead, you've got to stay there. Pathetic. Back in the gym.
Yeah. Back in the cage. Little gym in the cage.
Is it Jack Sports Day next week?
What?
Jack Sports Day next week.
At nursery.
Yeah.
In the baby room.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they have a sports day?
First to shit themselves. It's really competitive. It's massively competitive.
And the parents won it this year. I don't know. Well done.
Oh my God. Watching some kids in that at the sports day was so brutal. Like, kids not with like learning difficulties, just like, what am I doing?
Was there any sick ones? I mean, like,
There's some.
Did you watch any
like,
kid there?
There's
I mean,
some
like, there's the next Bolt.
No. Also, they were doing stuff like the egg and spoon race. There was one kid on the egg and spoon race who was great, who was just doing really well, and then dropped it, and then just picked the whole thing up and just went, fuck it, I'm running. It's genius. Totally cheated. And because they're not allowed to be like, that's cheating, you're disqualified. Like, everyone did well. The kid was like, I'll go fuck yourself. It's smart.
I think
one kid just booted it. Oh, I've dropped it. I'll fucking kick it. I've won.
I think the actual Olympics would benefit from school sports day events still being in the Olympics. Like the egg and spoon in the Olympics. Usain Bolt trying to keep a spoon and an egg together. The sack race.
Absolute classic.
Sam Allardyce win that.
I don't think...
Who?
Sam Allardyce.
I don't think they do it anymore, you know.
Three-legged race?
There's people with big cocks.
Sam Allardyce would win that.
100 metres. Would he? Yeah, I agree.
Alan.
I think it would be really... I think... Well, the race was... why was there no sack race? I'm starting to think...
Dangerous, isn't it?
Is it? Have they banned it because of... Oh,
your face
fuck
plant.
off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Also, I know... Where'd you get sacks from? Pillowcases you could use. It's fucking... Big quality.
Get them from a coal mine.
I love it when he can't land his own bullshit because it's so bullshit. Get it from coal mine, Dan.
Who's been the coal mine today?
Do you know as part of the sports day they do a mum's race and a dad's race?
Fuck off. You raced?
No, Jack was past his bedtime and booting off badly. Laura's like, one of us is going to have to take him home. And like, Laura does so much with the kids. I can't be like, I'm staying to watch. Like, that would be a cunt move. So I had to take him back. So Laura ran in the mum's race. My neighbour Neil was like, no, there's no way I'm doing it. My knee's been giving me a bit of jip. I did the half marathon, chest half marathon. I won't be able to do it. Apparently, when they were like, right, it's time for the dad's race, the parents had gone up. There was literally 200 people watching the sports day. It was like a League Two fixture. It was phenomenal. And then it sort of curved round the bend at the end of the 100 metres. And everyone that got there late had sort of gone that way. So there was a good 200 people watching, but some of them were the end. So they did the mum's race, and Laura raced, did very well, didn't place, you know? And that's Etta. That's
like mother, like daughter.
Yeah, I'm afraid genetics-wise. Even wore a running leggings. Took it, you know, she turned up. And then the dads turned up. Now, I am glad I didn't have to do the dads because I wear sports stuff all the time, don't I? But if there's dads that have never done the school drop-off, they're going to see me and go, well, this cunt's taking it fucking... If you turn up in Lycra, you look like a right fucking hard-on, don't you? But I genuinely wear this kind of stuff all the time. Next year, I'm running in that, and I'm fucking training for it. This is what I'm telling you right now. I've got a reason. I want to get good at running, so I fucking turn up. Apparently, a PE teacher won and absolutely fucking bombed it. Neil said he was doing really well, and as soon as you got on the line... Because Neil was like, I'll do it, I'm not getting competitive. All the dads get so competitive that the parents at the end who are watching, the teachers had to go up and go, you're going to have to move. You can't sit there. Because once the dads get going and they get competitive, they're like a herd of elephants.
Just remember.
And will just fucking charge through you. So you've got to...
If you're going to take it seriously, first of all, two things. You can't out-train a bad diet. So make sure your diet's on point, right? And secondly...
Yeah, thanks for that, Gillian McKeith.
Marginal gains are important. So as much as you want to train, right, everyone else is going to train as well if they're taking it seriously. It's about getting...
No, they're not. That's why I'm...
It's about getting in their head on the day.
Yeah.
Right.
So just go around calling everyone's kids ugly. Tell them that their wives are fat. Like, just be really horrible to everyone.
Right.
Get them really sort of, like, thinking about stuff. She'll be like, you put weight on. Just little things that'll niggle away at them.
Yeah.
That'll give you an advantage in the race.
Do you think that's what Usain Bolt does?
Yeah.
Just like
That's why he smokes
goes
everyone.
down the line and just goes, hey, track 4, your wife's a slag. And then just track 4's like...
The race is over before they've run it.
I guarantee you
Nothing to do with him being brilliant. He just gets in their head.
No, this is the thing. He's
Will you
brilliant.
will you
He's
train
brilliant
me?
because of that.
Will you train me?
Yeah.
Will you be my trainer?
Yeah.
Right, brilliant. We've got 12 months and I want to turn up and not be bad.
I'll have you looking like Jason Statham in 12 months.
Nandrolone. Can we go drugs? I know it's always going to be drugs.
You don't
Isn't it?
need drugs.
Steroids.
You need a mentality change.
Right, thanks.
It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle.
I'm glad we didn't do correspondence for this section. Just fucking made me worried about my children's future. Nice.
Be the better you, Dan.
Poor Gemma. I think you'd be phenomenal. Can't wait till you've got little Shaggy and Vinny Rowe.
Yeah.
That wasn't words.
Shagging Vinny Rowe.
Shaggy and Vinny Rowe. I can't wait. I'm actually, when you have your first school sports day, I'm in. I'm coming. I'll be in the crowd. Can we do it as a patron special? No, they're not going to let that happen, but
Can if we just film us?
I'd like to be there.
Or just blur the kids' faces out. Or just put like a different face over all the kids' faces. Chris Akabusi. So it's just an entire event of tiny Chris Akabusi's racing.
With Elton John just...
Chris Akabusi and his Siamese twin Elton John.
It's a metaphor for this podcast.
So a little known fact that Chris Akabusi and Elton John were separated at birth.
There's a little known. It's not very well known. Break? A break.
Elton John's playing Anfield tonight. Centre half.
The season's over. All right, guys, time to talk to you about NordVPN. Adam, you were always on about getting a VPN. You're a big fan.
I am, and there's a reason for that. I use it pretty much every week. It's not only like a way to set your location to anywhere around the world, which means, you know, you can watch like the Premier League, you set it to Canada, use a Canadian streaming service. You can also, like, if there's a film you want to watch and it isn't on British Netflix, you can find out what country's Netflix it is on, set your VPN to that country, and then watch it. It opens up the entire world of film, sport, everything. And on top of that, it's a malware protector as well. So it stops you getting viruses. It certainly helps you repel a lot of them. I can't recommend it highly enough. I don't really need to do a hard sell on this. There's 3 plans with NordVPN. There's standard, there's plus, and complete. Even complete is only what? Is that $5.99 in dollars a month? Just get it. It'll be the best money you spend every single month. I cannot recommend it enough, especially with NordVPN. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I don't really know what people are waiting for.
NordVPN.com/have-a-word. Use code have-a-word.
Go get it. And wank in Jamaica. You're doing that for attention, aren't you? That's why you're doing it.
Oh, it
you're
sounds
doing
fun.
that so that we all go, oh, you're eating a cucumber. I just twat.
I think I need the cleansing elements of a cucumber.
Yeah.
I've had to imagine a chat about sex with my future son that was graphic. I had a go at Carl. I feel bad for it.
You could have had it in the interval.
I need a cleanse.
Could have had it in the
You
break.
should have eaten an egg first.
I need a cleanse. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
you could have done this in the interval. You've done it on the podcast on purpose. We never eat on the podcast. You get pissed off when other people do it.
What you're eating tomorrow, Dan, will not be as edible.
Hang on. I'll have a bit more salad.
Who eats salad from the pack? Oh my god. Do that now and bite it.
I wanted to do it. But Adam's face made me laugh. He was like, fucking not bad.
Dan, bite. Oh, bite.
You eating a tomato a whole, you fucking slut.
I really didn't appreciate that.
Oh, it's horrible.
I feel some regret. Correspondence. 2 seconds.
To anyone listening who's like getting all creeped out because it's all horrible in their ears, I haven't even got headphones on and I feel ya. He's a fucking prick.
You love me. Questions?
Yep.
This is
Come on,
from...
let's wrap this shit up. I want to go to Nando's. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on.
It's literally the story of my life. I genuinely, that's how I feel about most.
I don't want to wrap it up, by the way,
interactions.
listener. I want to make sure you get the best product.
Laura's like,
Oh, man. Shut up, you. You're doing my... I'm just...
oh, he's hungry.
Oh, Adam's in a rush for once.
Have a whole tomato, lad.
He doesn't like them.
This is from a lady. Had a conversation with my scout. I've basically deleted her name and I can't remember it.
Bruce.
It's from Gemma. Had a conversation, year 10. Had a conversation with my Scouse friend the other day, and she mentioned Super Lamb Banana. No one has a Scooby-Doo what she's on about. Dan, as a foreigner to Liverpool, do you have a clue what it is?
Do you know what it is?
Didn't Google it. Super Lamb Banana.
Do you know what it is?
Do you know what the Super Lamb Banana is?
What's going on? Super Lamb Banana?
Yes.
You know what a super lamb banana is.
It's a super lamb banana. It sounds like a really fucked up curry.
Do you actually not know what this is?
No.
Wow.
What's a super lamb
Most households have got one in Liverpool.
A super lamb banana?
Yeah.
Is it all one word? Is it a super lamb
Yeah.
banana?
Yes.
What do you think it is? Carl was lying. Most households don't have one. But there are hundreds of them now. That's not actually true. There's loads of lamb bananas. There's one super lamb banana.
Either I've had the aneurysm or you've had one
Is it
together.
outside the uni? The super one?
That's on the docks, I think. Oh, is it outside the uni?
It's outside the uni, yeah.
Used to be on the docks, though, didn't it? They move it, yeah.
I've ridden it
Is this
many times.
Is this a
drunken.
riddle? Is this a riddle?
Nope.
Are we doing a riddle?
No.
No?
125 super lamb bananas in the city.
No. They're just lamb
Oh,
bananas.
sorry, lamb bananas. One super lamb banana outside the uni.
So, do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can pull it up, but don't send it to Telly on. Tell you to send it on, but pull it up. So the super lamb banana is a statue of a lamb with a banana for an ass.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
And then when we got Capital of Culture in 2008, I believe,
Need 124 more of these cunts.
yeah, and spread them all around the city, but they were smaller. But they were all multicolored. The super lamb banana is yellow, because of course it is. Bananas are yellow. But like the other ones were all multicolored and had like art on them.
Oh, now in Manchester we had some cows knocking about for a bit.
Yeah, not the same thing.
No,
No, you
no,
can't
but I mean
compete.
like little arty installation like cows, and they were in different colours.
Yeah, they're
Is
bitches.
it- Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
Not similar in any way though to the Super Lamb banana.
No.
No.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Go on.
Have a look.
Nailed it. And in 3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
Cucumbers.
There's the super lamb banana.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's a
I know
lamb
them.
with a banana
For
for
an
an ass.
I've ridden that.
Do we know the history of the Super Lamb banana?
It's
It's just an art installation. It is what it is.
well, no, it's actually a legend. It's like the liver beds. Do you know the legend of the liver beds?
Go on.
The legend of the liver beds is if Liverpool is ever under attack, the liver beds on the top of the liver building will come to life and save the city. Obviously, didn't work out when we got bombed during World War II. I think they were having a day off.
Right.
Or they were Nazis. Maybe the liver beds are Nazis.
Oh, you know.
Conspiracy.
Oh, I'd say that surely.
The super lamb banana is supposed to protect all the like farm life within the Merseyside area.
All the farm life.
There's loads of farms. It's scamming that.
In Merseyside, like it's a Merseyside thing rather than a Liverpool thing. So
Probably
like
part, yeah.
if there's ever like a
All them Scouse farmers, they're so happy about it.
no,
That's what you need, isn't it? They need protection
but there is loads of farms around Merseyside.
in Lancashire.
No.
No,
scamming
in
that?
Merseyside.
Is scam Merseyside?
No, that's actually
Lanca-
Warrington. It's Wigan.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Lancashire.
Lancashire. There's plenty of
Lads, I know you get really defensive about your city. I know you love Liverpool. I know you love the Super Lamb bananas. But that moment when you were like, no, lads, we've got loads of fucking farms.
Clocky
We've
Park?
got the best farms. Like
I'm not saying they're the best. I haven't got a clue where the
Clocky-
best farms
Clocky
are.
Park?
Actually.
my mate Daz from school, killed 4 people and then started a farm. Kept pigs. Fucking fed the bodies to the pigs. It was in Schubrugge.
There's no farm in
Schubrugge.
Schubrugge.
No. It's
Oh, is it not? Sorry, fucking stupid.
inner city, rural.
Not the Anfield Farm. Yeah.
No, you were just no chance.
Oh no.
The lesser known
Sefton
BBC
Farm.
show.
You never been Sefton Farm?
Sefton Park's got farms.
Got a working farm?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, so it's a half lamb, half banana because the banana represents the crops and the lamb represents the animals.
It's kind of cute. And I have seen it, but it's just not registered.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's loads.
And
That's the
like
big
if there's
fella.
ever like an outbreak of like pesticides or whatever they're called.
An outbreak of pesticides. Someone spills a truck.
What termites?
Yeah.
It's meant to protect all the ones in Merseyside, and that a lot of people believe that's why the foot and mouth epidemic never actually reached Merseyside, because of the protection of the Superland banana.
Yeah, and the fact you've got no fucking farms. Yeah, so that's the other one, isn't it? But I like your first read on it. Fucking foot and mouth never affected Liverpool.
I'm telling you, this is just what.
No. No farm that was on Liverpool 1 got foot and mouth. You know the famous Liverpool farms in Liverpool 1? Yeah. There's Clinton Cards, and then there's
another Clinton Cards.
The Sports Direct, and then there's 2 farms, and then there's Pandora. You know them. Go and get a nice bracelet.
There's no Pandora shop in Liverpool 1.
It's in Williamson Square.
Yeah, it's a bit further.
Oh shit! It's 3 farms over. Yeah. Where's the other farm I'm thinking of? It's Chiquitos. That's the other one.
Chiquito Farm.
Yeah.
There's loads of farms on the Whittle.
Excuse me?
There's loads of farms on the Whittle.
Sorry, what? So is the Wirral Liverpool now?
No, I said Merseyside, didn't I?
You've spent.
I said Merseyside.
You've spent fucking years going, Wirral, awful fucking horrible cunts over the water. You fucking gay scousers, you're not even scouts. Get out of it.
Like Pete Price?
Paul O'Grady.
How did you go really weird
I don't know.
It was good.
I was trying to do you.
It isn't Liverpool.
Scouse.
It is Merseyside.
Isn't it Cheshire?
No. It's Merseyside. The Whittle.
It's a
on the side of the Mersey, isn't it?
It's a peninsula.
What?
It's on the side of the Mersey.
Didsbury in Manchester's on the side of the Mersey, if we're getting technical.
It is a peninsula.
It is, yeah.
In the county of?
Cheshire.
Yeah. Some of it is.
Oh no! Whoa!
Some of it is.
Let's give a rewind. Historically, Cheshire. Only southern third has been Cheshire. The rest is a metropolitan borough of Merseyside.
Oh, he's got me on a techers.
By the way, I made all of that up.
In your Liverpool farms.
I made all of that up. I've got no idea the cultural significance. It just looks a bit funny, and it's got a banana for an ass, and who doesn't want that?
It's good though. I believed it for a second.
You did, of course.
And that's why foot and mouth never got to Liverpool city centre in the shopping district. Or the Bavarian Quarter. From before.
There's lots of Germans in this bit. Welcome to the Bavarian Quarter.
Welcome to Egbert.
Do you want a Bavarian slice? That's all we have. A dat and bratwursts.
And brown boats.
And some pretzels.
I've got brown boats.
It was
I've got
designed
my
by...
boots and my cloak on.
Cloak.
I have a lisp. Don't take the piss.
We secretly put the liverbirds on the building. They're sympathizers.
What lisp puts an L in? It was made by a New York-based Japanese artist, Taro Chieso.
A New York-based
Japanese artist.
Yeah, I can see.
Originally from Japan and lived in New York at the time.
All right, nice one. See why someone from Liverpool Council was like, fuck, I know a lad, actually. Hey, we need some art to put up around, to protect the farms. Does anyone know? Yeah, I do, actually. I know Tamiki. My lad Tamiki. Oh, Tamo. Yeah, he was in the year below us. You know that New York-based Japanese artist? Yeah. Did he go Cardinal Eden? Everyone went to Cardinal Eden. Stephen Gerrard, Murderers,
Voldemort,
Jay Spearing, Voldemort, my nan, your nan, and Tamiko.
It's an all-boys school.
No, Mike Minan, the French goalkeeper.
Yeah. Carl, everything's forgiven. I apologise for before. Laying more eggs than a fucking Scouse farmer.
Farmers don't lay eggs. It's chickens.
Thanks for pulling me up on that one.
And fish.
And if you like chicken, yeah,
Fish eggs.
get down to Liverpool 1 for all your fresh produce.
You ever had that done?
What?
What's it called? What's the expensive shit called?
Caviar.
You ever had caviar?
Has Dan ever had caviar? He hasn't had fucking...
Gravy?
Gravy? He hasn't had fucking spuds?
What?
Whatever.
Hyperbole.
I have.
Have you ever had caviar?
I've had caviar and spuds. That's what I went for.
I've had caviar.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's fish eggs.
Fish.
Raw fish eggs.
Tadpole jizz.
Raw fish eggs.
Right, raw fish eggs.
Yeah.
Let me just check if I've had it. I've got tomato, cucumber. Yeah, I've got some Anadin extra. And I've got some raw fish eggs. Yeah. You fucking sea paedophiles.
You're eating some shit, mano.
Yeah.
Probably
She didn't go
literally.
for paedophiles there.
Paedophiles?
It's a seedy paedophile. It's a paedophile who's also kinky.
Aqua pedo. Tomorrow we're doing the taste thing, aren't we?
We're doing a podcast with food we don't like
Yeah. And we're doing a spice challenge as well.
and spicy gear and all that.
Why didn't we just do another lock-in or something? Why have we put ourselves through this?
What? The guy was like, we're not doing a lock-in for a while. I think we've had enough lock-ins. Like, we've had to...
Adam's eating aardvark arsehole tomorrow.
Aardvark
As long as I don't have to do tuna, I'm not arsed. You can put a kangaroo cock up my ass. I'd rather do that than have a tuna pussy.
So no piss take here, because I absolutely agree with him.
I'm guessing tuna's involved.
Yeah, kangaroos got big dicks.
Have they?
Do you think?
Oh, probably firm.
Maybe when they're erect. But once you've drained the blood and put it in a frying pan. No.
Cool. Enjoy your breakfast, everyone.
Monday morning this goes out.
It's your fault for being a pube. Stand-up question? Stand-up question.
Yeah.
We do stand-up.
You do?
I don't know if you know, we do stand-up. It's quite a high level. David Jukes. Oh, thanks to everyone who came to the Comedians Club in Chester last week. We did the first ever of my, what is going to be monthly from 2023.
Back
Yeah,
garden.
what happened there?
You haven't told us what happened there, really.
So, we started this club. We've got August the 20th. We did Saturday just gone. We've got Saturday the August the 20th. Tickets are at comediansclubchester.com. The link will be in the YouTube description and all over my socials. We've got September the 24th, which we've got Finn Taylor for, and we've got November the 26th, which we've got Carl Donnelly for. I'm literally just booking people I love. It's great. Got in there on Saturday. I'd never seen stand-up in the room before. We went to see a folk night in November and went, oh my God, this is great. We can fit 200 people in here. There's not loads of rooms in Chester where you can do that. So he just booked it, finally got through and booked it all. Go on.
You went to see a folk night.
So we got told about the venue and we went to our mate Martin who runs the Eagle, where we went for a pint afterwards, which is why I ended up shit-faced. And he was like, oh shit, there's an event on. So if you want to go and see the room, we can just nip over. My mate's running the night. And it's like a fucking midweek, end of November, cold as fuck. Folk night. There was like 15, 20 people in at best. So we walked in, looked at the room, went, oh my God, this could be amazing. But it was the first time we'd ever tried it. We'd not been in the room since. I don't get anxiety loads. I got it on Saturday afternoon just gone. I was like, I haven't really spoken to the council much. They run the building. I don't know how this is going to go. We've got our new tech set up. I don't know how it's going to sound. Everything was amazing. Eshan opened. I compared. Eshan opened. Dean Coughlin was on in the middle and Phil Nicol closed. Phil Nicol closed in a way that it doesn't matter what kind of stand-up you're into, whether you like Dave Chappelle or whether you like Peter Kay. If you're in that room, you'd have loved that set.
Did he do Only Gay Eskimo?
He did Only Gay Eskimo. And because we've talked about it in such like reverential terms on this pod, and there's a lot of podcast people who'd come in because I'd mentioned the Comedians Club on the pod, he went, I'm going to do the Only Gay Eskimo. And people went, yay! So cute. It was so cute. I was like, I fucking love Have a Word for that. We've basically hyped one guy's song, and I know he's been on the pod, but you were away. It is the most magical room for stand-up. I wouldn't want to be in there Wednesday to Sunday. I get it. It's not, but it's going to be monthly from next year, and it's going to be a room that everyone loves playing. It feels amazing. Everyone on the same level. Everyone in really nice, comfy seats. We got to run the bar, so it was only £3 for a can of lager. So people were at the bar going, can I have like 3 beers? And we were like, yeah, cool, £9. So everyone's chuffed. They're getting a deal. And I was dead happy. I was pleased. I felt really proud of it. I'm running it with my mates Antonio and Rummy. And as a result, because we didn't have to pay for lager, I got fucking steaming. I tried to do a promo of it at the end with Will Hutchby, where I was going to get everyone to boo again. And I was like, come to the Comedians Club in Chester. On August 20th, this is in Chester. There's a Comedians Club Chester. And I was like, I got everyone to boo. And some little knobhead, three rows back, waited for a lull and went, I was like, just shout abuse. And everyone was like, nonce, Pino, fucking knobhead. You shout yourself. And then someone just waited for a lull and went, Adam's funnier. I was like, fuck off, you fucking rat. Anyway, it was fucking class. So thanks very much for coming. It's not going to be all the time. It's just going to be monthly. The next one's August 20th. We've got Jamie Hutchison on and Simon Wozniak. It's going to be great. So thanks for coming down. We've got a stand-up question. We've got 2 stand-up questions. Emma Taylor says, Wag lids, I know it's something you've discussed on the pod before, but it seems more and more comedians base their acts or specials talking about comedians' right to make jokes without being cancelled or what the audience can or can't be offended by. At what point does this become like a trope or even a hack? Are any comedians actively avoiding mentioning this on stage? Keep up the good work. That's from Emma.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit bored of it. Like, I don't like slagging other comedians off.
That's a smart question, isn't it?
Yeah, but I am really bored of it. Like, every time a controversial comic like Chappelle or Gervais or whatever puts a special out, it kicks off this big debate over what can be said and what can't be. And at the end of the day, Netflix have already bought Gervais's next special, despite the fact people are all pissed off at the stuff he's saying. And he's on stage for over an hour talking about the stuff he can't say anymore while saying it, knowing full well he's getting tens of millions of pounds to say it. And it's so annoying and boring. Comedians can say whatever they want, but the audience, the people who watch it, get to say whatever they want about what they've said. That is what freedom of speech is. And I'm so bored of the conversation.
And also, Netflix love it when it kicks off.
Yeah,
they know exactly when Jimmy Carr gets the Prime Minister criticizing him for being offensive. When Chappelle causes walkouts at Netflix, I'm sure that's some internal wrangling they've got to sort out. But fuck me, does it not help them sell subscriptions?
Absolutely,
it's great marketing.
It really, really is.
But it is getting a bit sort of. It's a bit hacky.
If this new media bill comes in, that's when it'll become a serious problem. Because Nadine Dorey, who is supposed to be a Scouser and is a Tory scum cunt bitch, and I hope she dies tomorrow. Not today. Let her have a day in the sun. Woo! Nice weather. She's trying to bring a bill in where she would have the right, or the government would have the right and the power, to tell Netflix to take Jimmy Carr's special down because that joke is unacceptable. That's a very, 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 very dangerous area of time we'd be going into. Where, like, people should be allowed to not enjoy something and tell all their friends, I hate this and you shouldn't watch it. That shouldn't mean that it is restricted from people who want to watch it and understand that jokes don't actually cause physical harm. There's a very different thing. And the documentary I'm filming at the minute is touching on this. Like, you can't tell people what they can and can't watch. And if you want to do that, it will just go massively underground. And that's when it gets very incelly and dangerous and stuff. You can't put all the pressure on a comedian to make sure all of their audience aren't fucking stupid. When I've spoken to people where they're like, oh, it's the comedian's responsibility to make sure every single person who sees the joke fully understands every inch of it. We can't do that. There's some idiots who are going to see jokes. If I make a joke about race, they're going to be like, yeah, fucking hell, I'm racist as well. We're the same. They don't understand it. We spoke about it ages ago and had a clip go viral for the wrong reasons and we pissed a load of racists off. When I made a joke about race in my last hour and someone come up to me at the end of my tour show and was basically like, yeah, we should be allowed to say the N-word, shouldn't we, mate? And I was like, no, you've completely misunderstood everything. It's not. If that's consistently happening, then you have to work on it a bit. It's not a comedian's job to make sure the entire audience get it. You can pitch it to whatever level of intelligence you want to. And the government getting involved and trying to censor comics and telling broadcasters and streaming services, you've got to take this comedian's special down because we've deemed this joke unacceptable. That is a very, 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 very dangerous precedent to set and absolutely cannot be allowed to happen.
Hey, that, by the way, it's not a new precedent. It's the old precedent. That's what they used to have that. They used to have total strangling control over the BBC and what went on TV. Like, because of advertisers and because it was a fee-paying, like the BBC was paid for by fee payers, like they had this awful control. And what is stand-up on most TV? It's pretty lame because they've controlled it and they've sanitized it. And then the internet has come up and it's the Wild West in terms of content. And now governments are like, they're turning their focus to control of that. And all it will do is just take away all of the the excitement and the edge and the true quality that Netflix and YouTube. Thank fuck for YouTube. Look where we are. Do you think any of Have a Word would exist if ITV had been involved or Radio 4?
Nope.
Oh, Christ almighty.
And if you like what we do here and you're a fan of this, when that media bill gets properly proposed, you should be staunchly against it.
Yeah, and stay away from porn as well, because I like some weird stuff. Fucking rats. Okay, another question. Okay. Hi, Dave and the captain. Don't know what that means. Hope you're both doing well.
Remember that?
Hi, Dave and the captain.
Paul Smith's son used to call me the captain.
Oh, yeah.
That's old school, lad.
Oh, that's old. Sorry, that's so
This
long
fella
ago.
is lagging behind.
He's
Catching up.
The amount of people who are like, I'm only up to episode 38. I think she's shat in the bin. You're like, just think it. You don't need to email me.
I was talking to someone the other day who is, they've gone back to the start, but they're also watching the most recent ones and they're trying to meet it in the middle. So they're watching the oldest one whilst watching the newest one and slowly coming towards a middle ground.
That to me is like going to a restaurant and go, right, I'll have a garlic bread to start, I'll have the lasagna for main and a tiramisu, and then just go, tiramisu, a garlic bread, bit of lasagna. It's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. No, am I wrong? That's like
Japanese people eat the dessert with the main.
Do you spend time in Japan?
No, I've never been.
How'd you know that then?
Are you New York based?
Because I've got Google. Yeah.
Hi, Dave and the captain. Hope you're both doing well. I think we're doing really, really well. Thank you, mate. Thanks for asking. Absolutely love the pod and was wondering if you'd be able to help me out with something. So I've never been a big fan of Doggy because every time...
Snoop.
every Doggy... I think...
Doggy style.
Can I just say... Before you asked the stand-up
You
question...
said two stand-up
You said two stand-up questions. If this is a stand-up question, I'm going to be very impressed.
So I've never been a fan of Doggy because every time I do it, I get a whiff of poo coming from the comedian's rear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So every time he bums a comic...
Hang on.
Smells of poo.
No, can you ask this question properly?
Right.
Because I'm really intrigued now.
Do you want me to go back and do the stand-up question?
No, we'll do that after this.
It's about snacks at stand-up.
We can do that after this. I want this one.
I lack something.
The Doggy one.
Hope you're both doing well. Absolutely love the pod and was wondering if you'd be able to help me out with something. So I've never been a fan of Doggy because every time I do it, I get a whiff of poo coming from the girl's rear end. Now, I thought this was...
What kind of ill bitch is that?
Type of ill bitches.
The boys. The ill bitches.
Let me tell you something, boy. When we go on a boys' holiday, I get my wipes out, I clean the bitch. I fuck the bitch from the back, but I clean the bitch. That bitch get the baby wipe. Now, I thought this was just a one-off, but it's happened multiple times with multiple people. He's bisexual. I was wondering, do I have a chat with them about the smell, do different positions, or just suck it up? In brackets, the smell, not her rear end. All the best from a big fan.
Maybe his cock stinks of shit.
It must be that.
Because multiple. No.
Multiple. Yeah.
Multiple homeless people.
Yeah, stop shagging homeless women. I pick them up, I take them home, they're like, please, can I have some food? I'm like, shut up. Doggy style. Why do we have to do it doggy style? Because you've got no teeth. Genuinely, I really think you need to put cleanliness on the top of your list of what you're looking for. Because, come on.
Yeah, but how do you know? Like, sniff round their ass before you meet them like a dog?
Surely you can tell who's got a stinky bum.
Apparently not. Otherwise, unless... I just don't believe...
Oh, these aren't Instagram 10s who need to wipe the bum. Come on.
Hey, I tell you right now.
Dua Lipa doesn't need a wet wipe before bonk.
So
Before bonk.
Fuck. I've had a few one-night stands in my time. The most attractive girl I ever had a one-night stand with, and it never went any further, had the dirtiest pum-pum. Stunk.
No.
I think, do you know what it is? I think she's like, I don't need to make any effort down there because I've made it all up here.
What, she's got... It takes me so long to get ready. Look at my face. I am a 10, right? It takes me so long. Hair, makeup, everything, foundation. eyeliner. I can't wash my arsehole. I just don't have time. I spend so much time up here. I can't even wash my arsehole. Me biff.
Yeah.
What did it smell
You
like?
think?
Just biff. Just like, do you know the best way I can describe it, right?
Lad.
Do you know when you've been out all day
Oh, no.
in the sun? Not like just walking around town.
Shopping in jeans.
Yeah,
got
shopping in jeans in 25-degree heat. Do you know what your boxies smell like when you take them off?
Yeah.
No. Do you smell your boxes after a good shop?
You smell them when you take them off.
You don't
I thought
need
you
to
know
smell-
they're dirty.
Yeah.
No. No.
What do you mean?
There is a silly going on here, and I want it to stop. I don't want You go shopping on a sunny day, 25 degrees.
Jeans on.
You go Liverpool 1,
Yep.
you go past Pandora, past all the farms. You buy some fresh eggs,
Yeah.
and then you go home, you're like, fucking hell. Wow, I'm down south of the equator, lad.
Yep.
Take these off.
No.
Fucking hell, musty.
No. You just get a whiff because they're sweaty as fuck. They're wet, aren't they?
You know when you're sweaty,
Yeah.
but you know you don't smell good.
Finn, can you give for the mic?
I'm 100% with these in this.
You smell your boxers.
No, you just...
You don't smell. You don't.
You're aware
I'm not
of
taking
your
them off
own
and going,
smell.
oh, let's see how many fucking steps I did
did
today.
it before. You did it before. You
I'm not-
smell and you were like, oh, I smell a little bit. You do that. You've had a sweaty day. You're just like,
my nose is in and around my pit region. I'm like, oh,
You just take your boxies off and you're like, oh, and you can just smell because they're in your vicinity.
It's like the inner thigh sweat.
show me how you take boxers off.
I'm going to put them in the wash and now they're here, aren't they?
Right, well, that's a fucking
100%
lie. Like your boxers don't just go on the floor. Come on, bro.
wash. I mean the floor.
In the, when I
Do
say
you
put
take
them
your
in the
pants
wash,
off?
I mean in the washing basket.
Do you take your pants off like no one's ever taken pants off? Down they go, up they go. These are pants in the wash. Oh, Lord, 25 degree. Oh, Adam, let me tell you how hot it was out today. I ain't even been outside. I'm sniffing my pants. Oh, that's a 25-degree shopping day, motherfucker.
Put them in the washing basket immediately, yeah.
No, he
Especially.
You put them on the floor.
No, I don't. Not if they're sweaty.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. They
It's a passive smell.
If I've had a dry day, absolutely, lash them on the floor.
fucking hell, drizzling today. Jesus Christ, smells like them easy.
Anyway, this girl's finally smelled like that, apparently. According to Adam.
Sorry, I'm so lost in shopping arse. You get swamp arse from shopping. Cool.
Chef's ass.
Chef's ass. Yeah. All right, cool. Just put that back. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the journey. Yeah.
You
Like the bayou.
You know when your balls are sweaty enough to ruin your pants.
You have been on phenomenal form today. Absolutely phenomenal. I think you should always gig hungry.
Starving, you know.
I know you got so annoyed before. It was
4
brilliant.
more questions.
4 more.
I'm trying to drop a stone in a week so that I'm thin on my special.
Yeah. Just go shopping on a warm day. Sounds like a couple of stone off there. Fucking hell.
What was the question?
It was.
Oh, yeah, stop bombing people with poo in their ass.
By the way,
That's our advice. When
I
you
love it
chat
when
a
it's
woman
like-
up and she's like, do you want to come back to mine? She'll be like, just a quick question of, have you shit yourself recently? No. Get us a cab.
Get a scab.
I love it. It was like, and I was wondering, do I have a chat with them about the smell? Yeah. Bend her over and go, just do that. Just do that. This always makes Laura laugh when I go, just do that. As soon as you pull the pants down, just go, hey, I don't want to ruin the mood while I'm worshipping your beautiful body. But have you been shopping today? You been down Liverpool 1?
Light a match. Pull a cax down and light a match.
Fucking hell, you been wearing denim?
Poo, though.
You can
Light a match?
You can speak to them. No, listen. If it's a one-night stand, you've got to just fucking grin and bear it and get through it because it's rude that. But if-
Grow up, sniff a bit of fucking bum whiff.
Exactly. But if this is like the second or third time you see them and it's a consistent thing, at that point you've got to go, listen, love, I need to teach you to wipe your ass properly because this is becoming a problem.
Hey, did your mum do the birds and the bees? I'm going to do the fucking wipes. Sit down. Got something to tell you.
What are you saying, Finn?
Get in the shower. Yeah. When you get them home, go get in the shower first, girl.
No, not that.
Oh.
If you
Oh, to fuck in the shower.
Fuck in the shower. Why wash your ass for?
That's really funny. Are you fingering me? No, I'm fucking wiping your ass, girl. Get here.
Can I just say something?
Pass the dove.
Hey, I know we've just got back, but I find it really central to shower. And she's like, oh my God, do you want to shower with me? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Just rubbing, imperial leather. Right under. And then arms up.
Adam washes his ass with
hey, babe, let's do pits and bits. Come on.
Yeah,
just
if it's the third time you fucked them from behind and it still stinks of shit, at that point,
that's on you, innit?
At that point, you've got every right to go, listen, love, there's something wrong here. You know, there's a smell. It's basically poo, and that's kind of your fault.
Yeah, and it turns out it's the fucking drains.
Yeah, might be
I
his
get
house.
a plumber, yeah.
Stop rubbing your ass on the drains. It's starting to smell.
You've been a no context have a word machine today. Absolute machine.
It's starting to smell.
Let's. Ready? Are we straight? Ooh, loud.
Have a word or agony.
It's time to have a word. Tell us all the problems with your fucking smelly ass. Can't be right, that. Can't be right. Multiple people.
I think, do you know what? I'm sorry to go back to the question. I don't think he's had sex.
I don't care. It's a funny question. I'm happy that he sent it, but does like a made up thing.
Yeah.
I keep having sex and my dick exploded. Lads, could you have a word? I was sucking on a girl's boobies so hard that they popped in my mouth. Could you have a word with these popping tits and bitches?
Can you die from getting too much pussy?
Dear Adam and Dan, I am getting so much pump. My dick is now 12 inches, like George's Marvellous Medicine. It's getting bigger. Got Roald Dahl dick. I call my dick Danny, champion of the world.
The BFG.
The BFG, so much better. So much better.
Roald Dahl dick. Bars. I've got Roald Dahl dick. Quentin Blake's just drawing your dick in the corner.
Clip it. Lord. He's praying to fucking Mecca. Let's close it out. By the way, if you've never had sex before and you want to make up or have a word about sex, please send it in. If you're a virgin, just make up the most shit. Like, lad, have a word with the fucking mermaid that swam out of the Mersey and fucked me in front of baby blue. Oh, God. All right, lads, will you have a word with my best pal? Old best pal. Right. Let me just check this is the one. Yeah. Right. Hang on. Right, yeah, good. I just wanted to check it was the one. It's good. Because I forgot. Right. Short story. Is it old best pal? Short story, we were friends from 2 months old as his mum used to mind me. He is 36. What? What's up? What's happening? There's too much communication going on. You're freaking me out.
Adam's got a different hat on.
Carry on.
I know what's happened.
So, you used to be best friends. He was my best man and also my kid's godfather. Years and years, we went out, played sport, holidays, shagging birds, the usual.
We used to just go down, fucking everyone in sight. Women, other women,
mermaids. I love it when people don't use any punctuation. Years and years, we went out, played sport.
That makes
holidays,
it really hard to read.
Shagging birds, the usual. My wife loves him. My kids call him Uncle Martin. He is part of my family. Again, well, he was. We went to a stag in Maga 3 years ago. That's Maga Luff for the yeah.
Affectionately known in Liverpool as Shag a Scruff.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Sniff that bumhole. It's not what I'll be doing in Palma Nova. Monday to Friday next week. Sniffing no bumholes, Laura. Fact. We went to his stag in Maga 3 years ago, and on the first night, absolutely smashed, he pulled a bird on his own... He pulled a blurd. He pulled a blurd. He pulled... This pod's done, isn't it? I'm already in Nando's. he pulled a bird on his own stag do and shagged her. Things went a bit wild, and anyway, she ended up sucking his dick so hard and sucking on one of his balls so much, she popped something in his sack, and his ball grew 5 times the size. Photo attached.
Is it?
What?
Then I have to look at the photo.
I've put it in the group.
I don't want to look at it.
Look at the ball. Come
Okay,
on.
it's in now.
Can we put it in?
Yeah. Can we put the ball in?
Or maybe nudity.
No, he sent this in.
Steve, you're the business manager. Can you put... Can
Steve
you?
allows it. VAR. STAR.
Oh, lad.
I'll allow it. If I had to see it, you all had to see it. If you wish not to see a picture of a swollen bollock, skip ahead 5 seconds from now, because it's about to go in now.
It's already been up.
It's already been up.
Back in.
Anyway, long story short, once home, his dick was... his balls were still massive. And he told his wife I slapped him in the sack while pissed, and it's not been the same since. She made him go to A&E, and he was told his balls had ruptured and won't ever be able to have kids. His soon-to-be wife was not fucking impressed with what he said and made him choose her or me. Though I did nothing wrong, I was covering for a pal. He chose her and got married, and I wasn't even allowed to the wedding. We haven't spoken since, and it's been 5 years. I have now found out that they have split up, and he wants to be cool again. What would you do? So, he wants a bit of advice. It's a have a word, and he wants a bit of advice. It's one of the most painfully written emails I've ever got, but there was a massive inflated testicle as part of it, so it had to go in the pod.
Life's too short. Let bygones be bygones. This man's got a ruptured bollock. Don't rupture at your friendship.
It's already ruptured.
I have to say though, the guy's been a bit of a rat, hasn't he? He's on his stag do and he shagged someone, and then never suck the ladies. Never suck the ball.
Leave them alone.
Just leave the balls alone.
Tickle them.
tickle them.
You think,
Lick them.
but
Yeah.
never go. Oh, I can fit 2 in my mouth.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Treat bollocks like an ice cream, not a lolly ice.
I think he's been a good friend here. I think you've got to be like, you've been a great friend. He's come back and he's gone,
What's his wife's game? Why is she so arsed?
what?
Why is she so arsed? He slapped him in the dick.
Because she
Well-
probably wants children.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I
Why
get
is she
that.
so arsed?
No, but like if he just
In her head, this fella has essentially murdered her kids.
if in his sleep he gave him a vasectomy, then yeah. But he just slapped. I've been slapped in the dick loads, my mates.
That is a weird lad's holiday prank, innit? Been mad
Sorry,
enough.
can we just stop?
Yeah, like little ball shots as someone does if you've had a bevy or something, or like
We're always doing that.
no, not me and you, but people we don't like.
No, there's a ball tap's a thing, innit?
Yeah, your wife doesn't go. Don't be your friend anymore. She's a bitch.
Yeah, he was made infertile though by the ball pop.
They're both knobheads.
So she
I mean, there's no heroes in this story.
no, everyone loses.
Yeah. But just be mates with him. Look, he's lost his missus. He made a fucking stupid fucking rat decision while he was on his stag. His life's in tatters. His cock's probably horrible. His balls don't work. Go to cinema with him. Have a
Wonder if she knows.
Have a game of pool.
Wonder if she knows the truth.
Yeah. I think it's absolutely a horrific story. And by the way, the guy who's gone, I've gone on a stag do, I've got an inflated testicle. You sort of deserve that, don't you?
Yeah.
If you're cheating on your missus on your stag in Magaluf and you get a pop testicle,
Yeah, it's absolutely
that's on you, mate.
perfect karma.
It's like that over there. It's like it popped out.
Yeah. It is what it is.
If he wants to be mates, I don't think you need bad karma in your life. But he's one of them mates where you've got to keep him. You've got to keep an eye on him. He's not the guy you're going to rely on, is he? I know you were used to be Bezos, but
No.
5 years off because he's basically been a dirty like little toe rag, and you've kept it. I mean, till now. Weird time for a fucking tomato.
This might be the worst possible time.
If you're watching this on Monday or on the early access, my Sheffield tour show, Jenny knocked me sick, has got some tickets left on Tuesday, the 21st of June. The rest of my tour shows are sold out. AdamRowe.co.uk/shows for Sheffield. We've got the arena on sale. ticketquarter.co.uk or gigsandtours.com if you want to come and see Have a Word live on Friday the 9th of December.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. The ideas are starting to wind up now, aren't they, for the arena? I love it. Ishan's getting so excited about it.
DansPreviews.com if you want to see Dan do his warm-up shows. DanNightingale.com if you want to buy tickets to his actual tour. Carl...
10 for every product you need for anything. If you just think, oh shit, we've run out of toothpaste, go down Asda, just say Carl 10. You'll probably get 10% off because he's a scheming fucker.
And FinleyCoolavoos.com if you want to get fingered by someone who's in a separate room.
Oh, Lord.
It's cheap.
Have we got some
Yeah,
tunage?
we've got a tune. This is from a band called Stranger Waves. The song's called Times Changing, sorry. And then also you can pre-save my single out on the 1st of July. Check my socials. It's all there.
There we go. Obviously, if you are a visual watcher, you don't get the music because YouTube will take us down. But the audio people, enjoy the song. Fuck you all. I'm hungry. Goodbye.
See you later.